Good evening and welcome to Rattlecast with myself, Jack, aka Peter Metalhead, aka Varenbon is running out of running jokes of Varenbon something or other.
You've used Varenbon before.
Yeah, every time. And and the sound of that cockney little jizz rag is our ever lovely co-host.
Me, not the jizz rag, Raven here, and again joined by my ever loving other co-host, by Lee.
Yeah.
And our new guest upon us, Mark as well.
York.
York.
Yes,
that's it.
The nicknames, is it Orc the Bald and L2j?
Yes, that's it. I'm not good with names. I'm never good with names. I don't do dates. I don't do names.
P-A-L-D.
Yes, and we're here to talk about the one night of the year where WWE goes extreme, and we're not talking ECW extreme, we're talking extremely fucking crappy pay-per-views. Even though it wasn't that bad on the Richter scale, but I think, in my opinion, we should just scrap the fucking pay-per-view. But we'll save that until later on. But before we go into reviewing fucking WWE Extreme Rules 2016, we're going to do a mini chat off the radar here and talk about something that WWE.com broke news. Was it yesterday or the day before? I think it was yesterday. Yesterday, announcing that in July that SmackDown will be a live event and they will also be doing the brand splitting again. So, of course,
and it will move to Tuesday night.
Yeah, that as well. So, well, it's weird because SmackDown's just kind of moved from Friday to Thursday in TV. Anyone that watches it on TV, like I do, other people tend to watch it online. Cough, when it comes out. So, yeah, cough. So, and some people, other people in this podcast, might not choose to watch it at all because of how shit it really is. So let's just talk about the brand splitting. Of course, you probably were all watching wrestling when they first did the brand splitting, yes?
Yep.
Yeah, okay, that's good. What did you all think of it back then? Did it work back then? Do you think they can make it work now, again, with the new era sort of thing? Yes, no, maybe?
Maybe.
Maybe. It could do. It depends where they go. But we'll go to the brand split in a minute, but I want to talk about SmackDown Live. If you're going to do... I think this is a bad idea, personally, because... I don't know, I just, it depends what they do with the brand splitting compared to SmackDown being live, because SmackDown is always the B show, it's never going to compete to Raw, it's shit upon shit every week.
That's the thing, back in the last brand split, SmackDown started out to outdo Raw and become the number one show for viewers. That's why they stopped the brand split, because Raw was meant to be it. So if SmackDown starts going off again to be better than Raw, they'll just kill the brand split straight away again, because the brand split, the best brand is Raw, not SmackDown. And that's what happened when she signed Brock Lesnar.
2003, when Paul Heyman was at the head of the team.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
Oh, yeah, when Paul Heyman was running SmackDown, WWE were worried because he was making the show better than Raw. It says that on his DVD. They were worried. Worried because he was actually making. My God, SmackDown was better ratings than Raw. And since then, SmackDown has always been the B show. It's not even a B show anymore. It's just it's not even a place where. Yeah, it's if you watch Superstars and you watch Main Event, they're where all the jobbers lie, your Heath Slaters and your would have been Adam Rose's, before he decided to go hit his wife. Well, he defended himself really badly towards that, but, so... Oh, yeah, we did have some WWE releases as well, but they're not really important to mention, so, we're not going to mention them. Except for Summer Rae, I suppose. Maybe the only important one out of all those.
Summer Rae gone as well?
Yeah, Summer Rae got gone. Yeah, she's gone.
Yeah, Summer Rae gone.
Yeah, Summer Rae, Hornswoggle.
Damien Sandow.
I know Hornswoggle's
gone. Oh, yeah, no, yeah, fucking Sandow. I forgot about that. Yeah, the only decent one. And Cody Rhodes as well decided
Cody Rhodes has left because they won't drop the Stardust.
Yeah, and do we blame him?
And his wife.
Really?
And also,
that was a given, really, I think, to be honest.
One of the most interesting releases was a man named Wade Barrett, who, on this podcast here, I want to point out, the new guy, Mark, actually wrestled a match with him 10 years ago, didn't you?
Yeah.
Give or take, it was about 10 years. 2005, 2006 time. I think it was him. He was billed from Preston. He was billed as Stu Bennett. He got the nose like that fucker. So I'm guessing it's the same guy.
Yay! Our podcast has cred now.
Can't get some nice.
It was a wash match. I got my living shit kicked because he was still doing the big brawler thing at the time around England, the bare fist fighter thing.
Yeah.
It was a 5-minute squash match just to put him over kind of thing, but
I think this podcast at least deserves some like and some love just for that alone. In fact, one of our people has wrestled against Wade Barrett. Obviously not Wade Barrett at the time, but still, he's been in the ring, squash match or not, that's still an achievement to earn, and I carry that quite greatly around my waist, whether you're retired or wrestling or not, realistically, that's pretty
And he is legitimately as fucking nails as they say he is. They don't play it up enough. That guy is a one bomber. He'll just take you out.
I suppose that's a good thing. Well, like he showed, he took you out. So
No. In a legitimate fight, if he can land a punch on you, your lights will just go out. He was a legitimate bare fist fighter.
So you were there.
So
no, go on.
And he did have that legitimate record that they keep trying to talk about, but don't know what they're on about. When Jerry Lawler was bringing it up all the time, he does have that legitimate record of being a bare fist boxer, doing it for money, winning shit.
Yeah, well, I think Barrett's always been about the company anyway, but he wanted out as well. He wasn't let go, but he wanted out as well. He actually wanted to leave for the company before anyone said, he was fired. No, he wasn't fired. He wanted out, same as Cody Rhodes did. It's a shame because, bad news Barrett again, is what Mark was saying. He's a very talented guy. He tried the bad news Barrett gimmick thing, and then the Nexus.
I like that.
He did well in WWE. I don't know why he wanted to leave, but whatever he does, I hope whatever he's doing now, he continues it successfully. I personally think he should still go back in Indies because that man was put on this earth to wrestle, in my opinion. So I hope he's not done with.
I reckon he should go to Japan now.
Yeah.
Go out to Japan. IWJ. Is it IWJP or IJW?
New Japan.
I can never remember which way round it is.
Yeah, New Japan wrestling.
New Japan.
He'd make a killing.
What's Mooters? What's the great Mooters company?
IWGP?
Is that IWGP?
I think so.
I'm guessing.
Anyone's got the PC on? Google what it is. I think.
I could Google.
I reckon he should go there or somewhere like that.
Yeah.
Great Mooters running his own promotion.
Either way, he should just go somewhere because he's talented as fuck. Say with Cody Rhodes, I don't think he'll go. And apparently the Dutch Shoot Alert was they was going to make him go back to Cody Rhodes, or they was going to make him have a massive push, but it was nipped. Apparently the idea was shut down. Apparently Vince and Triple H apparently was more no to the idea, but not shockingly, Vince was more no than Triple H was. So yeah. Which is again Vince McMahon just crushing. Oh yeah, shit, that damn it. No, I want to be a Stardust. Yeah, damn it. Yeah, continuous. Yeah,
No, buy or want me release.
He should have done it after the passing of his dad. Really, he should have gone back to Cody Rhodes then, and then it would have all just made sense. So all Japan.
No, we did do a couple of things that were called a Stardust.
No, I'm not.
When David Bowie died, you see his makeup.
Yeah, his makeup.
Got the Ziggy Stardust.
Ziggy Stardust.
That was sweet.
That was proper cool.
But,
when his dad died, polka dot suit.
The polka dot suit at a pay-per-view. I can't remember which pay-per-view he wore that at, but yeah, he did.
WrestleMania 32.
Yeah. So,
what was that?
Yeah, he wore the suit at WrestleMania, the polka dot suit. Yeah, I think so. Was it? Yeah, WrestleMania. Yeah. So I'm not saying that Stardust was an awful gimmick. I actually liked it quite a lot, and he did it really well. But obviously, there was only so much he could take of doing that gimmick, which is sucks because I don't want to have to go on my WWE 2K16 game and then now click Stardust as an inactive wrestler on my roster. I'm probably going to keep him on there, to be honest, because I do actually like the gimmick, and he did well with Goldust. I just don't see what he had to complain about. But he's had a luscious WWE career. He had the love stash when we had the best gimmick ever when he had the face mask over him. And
after he broke his nose, yeah.
Yeah, and he gave the paper bags out to people in the crowd because he was calling them ugly. He was in Priceless. He was in Legacy. He was just like... He did it well. He did it well. Cody Rhodes did it well.
He committed to every single role that he did. I just think what his thing was, he'd run out of ideas for Stardust. He did not know where he was going to take the character anymore. He said, look, I can't do it anymore because you've given me freedom. I don't know what to do now.
There's only so much you can do, really, where you do different things in and day out every week. You've got to think of something new. It's got to be pretty stressful. And he did bash the creative team a little bit, I think, on Twitter or somewhere. Reports said he bashed the creative team for not knowing what to do. And fuck it, I'm glad he did because someone has to do it. They're not clearly doing their job. Well, they're doing their job, but not to everyone's approval. But there you go. But still, he's gone. Barrett's gone. It sucks. But yeah, that's annoying. So we're gonna move back on to SmackDown in this little pre. in this little pre-show kickoff, like podcast thing, whatever you want to do it. Yes, I don't think, in my opinion, SmackDown can go live because it's just not a good show to go live. If you're going to make it live, especially with the brand split, it needs to be good on a daily basis.
Yeah.
You know, it would either Raw needs to come back down to 2 hours, or SmackDown needs to go up to 3 hours. You know, like it's going to be hard to resalvage the damage to repair SmackDown. And I'm sorry, just sticking a live sticker on it is not going to make it any better. To be honest, you know. Oh my God, it's
Would
live.
make it good.
Like, yeah.
Just shove all the top talent now in NXT are established.
Yes.
Yes or no?
No.
Yeah.
Shove them. Well, all the top talent. You got your Finn Balor, Samoa Joe, AJ Styles,
Balor
oh,
is-
what the hell?
Yeah. Well, most of
Shinsuke
them are back.
Nakamura.
Yeah,
Yeah.
Shinsuke Nakamura. There's another tag team.
Was it the All Americans? What the hell were called?
The alpha males.
Alpha
or
males.
the
Alpha males, yeah.
Yeah, they're fucking amazing now. I can't wait till they come forward.
Get them onto SmackDown.
They probably will when they come forward.
Get it live. Get it running, and rather than trying to jump to 3 hours straight away, leave it at 2. Make those 2 hours the most breathtaking 2 hours you can, and then when you're starting to get the same kind of ratings as Raw, shove your third hour in. Then you can have all the little promos and crappy stuff inside. Keep it to an NXT style stuff. Don't make it a Raw recap. Give it its own style.
That's what I mean. That's what
Do that.
SmackDown's going to be live in the new era. It needs to be like, oh, let's show you what you didn't miss on Raw. You know, let's not have like an hour and a half of the show all with Raw recaps all the fucking time. It's just like, oh, for God's sake. I watch Raw. I'm a regular watcher of Raw. I don't need to see what happened like 400 times. Yeah, go on.
Yeah.
And the last time, that's what they did with the brand split. 2 separate companies. Well, not companies. 2 separate TV shows. The undisputed champion was the only one that went between the two, and at the time it was Brock Lesnar at the brand split. So he appeared on every single pay-per-view for the 2, and he appeared on every single show until he was signed fully to SmackDown.
Yeah, but Brock Lesnar's
That's what they did last time. The only problem was is Vince McMahon got so scared that SmackDown was going to overtake Raw.
Yeah, and it did.
Not a problem. If that's making more money than that one, it's fine. You're still making more money, Vince.
Yeah, I mean, any person with a logical brain would see that, and money, because obviously it's all about money. But they don't want SmackDown to be high. They obviously want Raw to maintain its dominance, and SmackDown to.
Why not make them equal and have NXT as the one where they fight over? We want this guy into this brand. No, we want him into this brand, and there's all fighting over the NXT championship.
That's probably, hopefully,
all that kind of stuff.
I'm hoping that's what's going to happen. I really am hoping that's what's going to happen. Well, so we'll move on more about the brand split. We're going to throw some names up there, and let's see about what people are going to go where, because they've obviously got ideas of what superstars they're going to keep on certain shows. Like a team of the Vaudevillains, they're going to be SmackDown. Without a doubt. John Cena, he'll be Raw. I'm hoping Seth Rollins will go SmackDown, and he'll be the new the face of SmackDown. Roman Reigns.
No, he's going to be too busy on Raw fighting Reigns.
Oh, by July? 2 months' time, he's still going to be fighting Reigns? Really?
Of course.
What if Reigns wins at the next Money in the Bank? If Reigns wins, he's still going to be going after him. He still wants the championship.
He does.
Reigns isn't. Reigns is too good. Not Reigns. Rollins is too good to go to SmackDown to try and. They need an NXT man to build SmackDown.
It depends on the Money in the Bank winner and when they decide to cash that in as well. Because Kevin Owens went over AJ in the qualifying match. And I was shocked about that, because I thought, no, AJ Styles is going to go forward, he's going to win it, he'll cash in the Roman Reigns at SummerSlam, he'll become the champion. No, fucking Kevin Owens wins.
They're squashing him now.
Yeah, a little bit, yeah. It's been built up, and now it's like, wah.
I'm pretty sure Balor's going to go Raw now.
He may be, but Divot has actually said that he doesn't want to come forward yet. He's been reported saying he doesn't want to come forward, he wants to stay down NXT. I don't blame him. Because a lot of people go, because obviously when Balor wants to go forward, he wants to remain as good as he is on NXT. Because a lot of people come forward and then they're crushed, you know.
Yeah.
So Roman Reigns will be on Raw, obviously. Dolph Ziggler, SmackDown. Baron Corbin.
Don't care.
Don't care. Huh?
Can't stand him, Ziggler.
Or Ziggler. He was amazing.
Not a Ziggler fan.
Amazing at one point, but it's just not really worth it, to be honest.
To answer your question, well, it doesn't answer it, but Dave Meltzer, the you know, fountain of all wrestling knowledge. Apparently, he's reporting Reigns will be a headline Raw, Cena will headline SmackDown.
Fuck off. Fuck off or Cena.
Two baby faces that nobody gives a shit about at the top.
Yeah.
I see Cena. Cena was on Raw majority of the last brand split until he got transferred to SmackDown, but I don't see the point of putting Cena on SmackDown. Just keep him on Raw. Have Seth Rollins a new face of SmackDown. It's different. It builds it up.
Sack him and send him home. We've had enough.
And now doing a brand split, are we going to get the world title come back as well? Is the world heavyweight title coming back as well, or are we going to still stick with one title? I don't know.
Well, at the start of the initial brand split, it was the undisputed champion, and it was when Brock Lesnar was the undisputed champion, I think, when they split the brands.
Yeah.
And he's appeared in both until Stephanie McMahon got in. Was it for Raw?
For SmackDown.
Oh, she was running SmackDown at the time.
Yeah.
And then she got him into SmackDown. That then became the WWE Championship because Triple H, I think it was
Eric Bischoff.
Yeah.
Eric Bischoff brought back the big gold belt.
Yeah, fucking hate Bischoff.
Yeah. Because he thought, no, you're not having my championship. Here you go. Oh, he gave it to Triple H, didn't he?
Yeah.
It wasn't that he. It wasn't Triple H running it. It was given to Triple. He just gave it to him on the next day.
And thus began the 2-year reign of terror from Triple H.
Yeah. I can remember when Austin and Eric Bischoff were running Raw. Fucking hell, that was amazing. He used to torment him on every one of the pay-per-views. That was fucking amazing. That was especially at Judgment Day. He made him puke out the window. He made him drink beer, hot dogs. It's like, I'm gonna puke, and he literally. I don't even know if the fans were expecting he was gonna do it, but like he puked down on like most of the fans. I was like, "You want a beer? No, I want a beer." It was amazing work done.
Yeah. Will they bring?
Who goes where?
Huh?
Stephanie or Shane to SmackDown?
I don't know. I was thinking Stephanie goes and Shane obviously is going to remain on Raw, but I mean, what if they're talking reports are saying about bringing a new SmackDown GM and keeping Stephanie and Shane still on one?
Authority versus Shane. Sorry, Shane to SmackDown. Shane rebuilds SmackDown.
Yeah.
I can't see that. I know you might all agree with that, but I personally can't see that. It went over well with Shane and Raw, so it'd be good. Seeing Shane just like the Alliance, like he did back in 2000 and whatever year that was, 2002, and I fucking hated the Alliance. The Alliance, and I actually have the actual WWF logo of the Alliance on DVD, and it's very rare to get that anymore. That pay-per-view. Nice. I fucking hated the Alliance. It's a fucking it was just because most of the Alliance lost at that 5-on-5 match, and most of them got their jobs rehired literally about 2 months down the line. So it's just like, what was the point of that? Like, you're all fire, yeah, we win, yeah. And Lance Storm rejoined, and then fucking the Dudley Boys came back, and then Booker T came back, and then won the World Heavyweight title, and then started going for Triple H, just like, this is just like, shotgun bang, fuck it. So
that bit was a bit of a clusterfuck. But
the whole Alliance thing was a bit,
Yeah, the whole Alliance thing was a bit of a clusterfuck.
I can see where they were going from it. They were bringing like another company to take on another company. It worked at the time. But I mean, Rhino and Raven, I think they were on the Alliance, and they ended up rejoining as well. It's just like they fired them all, and then they just came back. So it's like, I just remembered what was the point of the whole what's the point of that whole story? Like,
that's not going to happen this time because they're not buying out another company. This is going to be a different kind of brand split. It's going to be the fight's going to be what's coming out of NXT, what's going where. They can even have matches on it. It's like if you win, you're going to Raw. If you win, you're going to Raw. Yeah. If not, you have matches for going, right, whoever wins goes to Raw, whoever loses goes to SmackDown. Whoever wins goes to SmackDown, whoever loses goes to Raw. You are being brought up to the main roster. You now have to fight over which company you're going to.
Yeah, basically, yeah. Do some storylines.
Or just give them the choice.
Yeah, give the storylines.
Let two people fight.
Yeah, with the general managers will be like trying to fight over like a new NXT thing. It'll be like the fucking main premise of Beast Wars. Like a new protocol comes up, quick. Autobots, Decepticons, quick. We got to get the new one.
Yeah.
Fucking hate Transformers.
Fuck off. Fuck you.
No, I do.
Which Transformers are you on about?
Oh, if we're on about Mickey Bay, fair enough. Yeah, fuck him.
Oh, I just...
He's an absolute gobshite. The original Transformers, when Hot Rod goes, oh shit, what are we going to do now? Swearing on a kid's cartoon.
Yeah.
Hey,
you not seen that? The original Transformers film.
Yeah.
Yeah.
There's a U and a
Yes!
PG.
Yeah, when I was a kid, the video was all you. It was only when I was an adult and I rebought it on DVD. I watched it with my mate, and I was, I was in my 20s by this point, and I rewatched it there. And then I never knew of this deleted bit, and then was it Spike goes, "Oh shit,
Yes,
what are we
right.
gonna do now?" I was like,
It's hot. I thought it was Hot Rod.
"No,
Hot
it was
Rod turns around. It's when they're on the planet. It's Hot Rod that says it. Hot Rod says shit as well.
No, not to my knowledge. It's just that one.
I thought it was Hot Rod.
No, it's Spike. It's when they're like, "Hey, we've blown up the planet. Destroyed Unicron." Turn out, it's like, "Oh shit, what are we gonna do now?"
Turns around. The other ones look like the old pickup truck sat down on a tree or something.
Yeah, Bumblebee.
Bumblebee, yeah. Oh, yeah. I knew it was one of the Transformers. I've obviously got the wrong one. I just loved Hot Rod.
Oh yeah, it was awesome.
It was my favourite. Not as Rodimus Prime, just Hot Rod.
Yeah.
Yeah, this SmackDown discussion got weird.
Yeah. At this Invasion pay-per-view, they also did a referee versus referee match as well.
Oh yeah.
Oh, please say it was Earl Hebner in it.
Yeah, it was Nick Patrick versus El Hebner. Yeah, like
Yeah, it's a pretty fun spectacle.
yeah.
Earl Hebner had a wrestling match last week
Yeah, he's on
against
TNA.
Miracle Mike Bennett on TNA.
Fucking hell.
Yeah.
TNA, surprised it's still around. But
Yeah.
fucking
Oh,
yeah,
yeah.
this
Or
SmackDown.
should I have said TNA?
Yeah, yeah, damn it. Yeah. Anyway, so fuck it. We've gone from SmackDown Live to a brand to Transformers to 3 men getting erections over Transformers, and one man still saying flaccid because of it.
And
So
to a 67-year-old man being punched by a man with a man fucking ponytail thing.
but I can see Dean Ambrose Raw SmackDown. He'll probably be on, and no doubt probably be on Raw, I'd imagine.
Or
Yeah.
too popular with the crowd.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah.
Corbin, I could see they'll probably put him. I don't know, I was thinking SmackDown they'll put Corbin, but they've kind of.
I don't care anymore. I just wanted to hit somebody else besides Ziggler.
I know. He's kind of ended the feud now a little bit. Enzo and Cass, I reckon, will probably go on Raw because of how over they are.
How you doing?
Up against the New Day.
New Day would definitely be Raw. I wouldn't have thought. I would have thought they would have put them on Raw. If not, they put them on both shows. Fuck it, they deserve to be Raw and SmackDown. So whichever the GM they get, they're 3 of them. Technically they're all the tag team champions. So where the belt belongs. So technically they could end up on both.
They may turn out to be the WWE Raw Tag Team Championships, and then you've got the WWE SmackDown Tag Team Championships. There's going to be belts in either side. I see the only person that wrestles on both sides and defends on both sides is the heavyweight champion.
Yeah.
Only way you can do it.
I don't know if this is true, not true. But maybe, I don't know, I can see them maybe keeping the Divas, maybe both the brands. I'm not trying to be like saying I'll be sexist or anything, but there's not that many Divas of them to split them up, to be honest, Like, if only the main ones, maybe they put Sasha on SmackDown, they put obviously Charlotte on Raw, put Becky Lynch maybe on Raw as well, like Natalia maybe on SmackDown, I don't know, there's just not enough of them to
Stick Natalia on SmackDown and give her the push for the Women's Championship on that brand.
Yeah, because there's only one belt for the women's, I can't see them bringing in another belt like for the women. So I'm thinking maybe the women might just be all basically both shows. Like I don't know if that sounds offensive or not, but like that's how I see them doing it. They're probably not going to do it that way, but there we go. So
you saw my post on Facebook earlier on. Sexism is fine.
yes,
Yeah, Raven.
one with the aeroplane, wasn't it? Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah, overheard 2 guys in the pub the other day.
Wikipedia is still down. How did you get that joke?
I was telling sick jokes with my mate earlier on.
Oh, okay. I thought you might have seen it on Reddit. I've had to go to Reddit for like jokes.
Like one that I told him the other day. It's a little bit racist, so I will warn you about this. When I was younger, I pulled a Chinese bird and took her home. It was about 2 o'clock in the morning. She goes, "What you up for?" I went, 69. She went, "Fuck off, I ain't cooking it this time."
Wow, that's instant dislikes right there.
What was that?
So that's instant dislikes right there because it's going on YouTube. Fuck it. Yeah, it was fun. So yeah. So going back to
I do apologise to people. It's just I was just in that mood earlier on.
It's all good. Jokes shouldn't cause harm on people. So yeah. So
I'm not racist. I reckon you should take the piss out of somebody for the most obvious thing to take the piss out of them for.
like Chris Benoit.
Yes,
Sorry.
like Christian.
You know, so there we go.
Yeah, he's missing tooth.
Yeah, exactly. Sort of.
That-
Yeah, well, they did, like, majority. They did kind of
Yeah.
not mock.
Oh, it was toothless aggression, weren't it?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, that's
Back in the
funny.
day.
That's funny. I don't know who that man is, though, but it's funny, though. But yeah. So yeah, fuck it. We'll move away from the draft before this pre-show kickoff thing gets too hard. But yeah, it's going to be either way. We've named some names of probably where they're going to go. Are they going to bring back another World Heavyweight title belt? Probably not. Are we going to see a new SmackDown GM or over Stephanie and Vince? Stephanie and Shane. Maybe, I don't know. It's a lot of question marks. It's like the Riddler has just come on in front of my fucking eyes right now. There's loads of question marks. But whatever it is, it's good. I put on my Facebook this morning that I was excited about the brand and SmackDown going live because I fucking am. And I've not been excited about anything WWE has done in a long fucking time. So, I know, Jack, you're currently not watching Raw and SmackDown at the moment, but after the brand split, are you going to jump back on the bandwagon, or are you going to leave it as it is?
I'll just see how things go. Basically, whichever show Reigns goes to, I'll watch the opposite one.
So what SmackDown? So just watch
Everyone
SmackDown.
Ziggler goes to, I'll
So-
watch the opposite
So
one.
just watch SmackDown because obviously Reigns will remain on Raw and I think Ziggler will remain on SmackDown. So Mark will be watching Raw and Jack will be watching SmackDown.
Yeah.
There we go. Jack can do the SmackDown review, I'll do the Raw review.
And I'll do both because yeah.
And Lee'll do NXT,
Legend
the best,
and a
the best
trooper.
one.
Yeah, Lee will do the best one. He'll do NXT, and I fucking hate him already. I fucking hate you, Lee. Why are you doing NXT? And seriously, NXT though, they split Blake and Murphy up. Or was it Wednesday? I don't know. The two fuckers. They split Blake and Murphy up now on NXT, which sucks, because they were a good team, and they're probably a team that might end up on Raw whenever they come forward. But yeah, Nakamura. It's just fucking love that guy.
Yeah.
He's just such a great wrestler. Well, yeah, Sami
Is it a
Zayn.
cage match between Joe and Balor soon?
Yeah, it's that another takeover, isn't it? I'm pretty sure the next takeover pay-per-view.
Isn't that actually the first cage match in NXT? That's what I read it somewhere
I
online.
think so. Yeah.
Yeah.
I can't recall them ever having a cage match on NXT. Yeah.
It's apparently
Yeah.
the first cage match because they were kicking the shit out of each other in the back or something, weren't they?
Yeah.
So to split it up and keep it contained, they want it in a cage. Who wants the old school cage? You know, the blue one with the bars.
No,
Yeah.
me.
Yeah.
Not me. No.
Rather
It's
than the
not
stupid, you
1980s
can just spring back up. You know the cage in the WWE, unless you get bounce off the cage in the rope.
The mesh.
It doesn't hurt bouncing
Mesh
off it.
cage,
It
yeah.
just springs. It's literally just a net. But no, the old proper steel
Well, the net
cage where you actually bounced off it.
I wouldn't mind
Yeah.
the bars,
NXT is meant
but
to be more raw.
I prefer the bars to be black, like in the St. Valentine's Day Massacre.
Yes.
Well, no, just because it's yellow and black. You got the yellow ropes with the black cage around it. That
Ah,
looks
there we
cool
go.
as fuck.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Because NXT it's more of an indie show kind of thing than WWE. Because some of them do massive fucking spots, and you rarely see people get smashed onto the apron in Raw and SmackDown.
Yeah.
But what Sami Zayn took 4 when he fucked his shoulder with Kevin Owens.
Yeah. Yeah. Fucking
Yeah,
hell.
yeah.
But
They
yeah,
put the old cage up. None of this fucking stupid bollocks cage.
fucking
Proper old school
NXT.
foot square kind of thing. Each of the holes are about a foot square. Because you could actually escape through there if you're skinny enough. Somebody actually did it in one of them. Can't remember who it was. They were so thin. They're a little skinny wrestler. It's a female in a cage match. She just pulled herself through it. Escaped to the side of the cage.
Wow, I don't think that's ever been
Or
done
was
before.
that it might have been WCW actually.
Possibly. There was a ton of weird shit that went on on that organisation. But
That's how that one should be.
Cesaro, Raw, SmackDown, probably
Raw.
Raw. I'd imagine, yeah, Raw.
Raw.
Obviously, keep it on Raw. I had another one then.
Cesaro.
Kevin Owens will probably go Raw. Sami Zayn, I can honestly see
SmackDown.
SmackDown. I can honestly see.
Get him away from this stupid feud with Kevin Owens.
It's good to see. It was great seeing NXT, but it's just like, I mean, they're amazing.
It's been
wrestlers.
overdone now.
Yeah, exactly. They are amazing wrestlers. They've given us good matches, but yeah, let's just move on. You know, okay, Owens, you've beaten your best childhood best friend enough now. Fucking just go kick someone else's ass, you know. So.
Well, the championships are there that have been shelved that they could bring back for the SmackDown brand, which would be equivalent.
European
Well,
title.
I was going to say European title.
European title.
A European title, obviously, to rival the Intercontinental, the USA,
The
sorry.
light heavyweight.
Light heavyweight. That was fucking.
Cruiserweight.
That was light heavyweight cruiserweight. That was rumored to be coming back fucking months ago, but it never did.
But they'd have to do light heavyweight on one side and cruiserweight on the other side, so you need an equivalency title each
Yeah, but
side.
is there even?
European would go against what? Intercontinental or USA?
Yeah, but I mean, is there
Yes.
even any like wrestlers that can fall under light heavyweight or cruiserweight anymore? Because back in like the Attitude Era, there were fucking like S.A. Rios, Tanaka, Funaki, and that could fall under the.
Cut off for heavyweight is £225, so any wrestler under £225 can go for
Yeah.
the light heavyweight or the cruiserweight.
Which should
You may want to drop it a little bit because you've got like AJ Styles now, who's what, 219?
maybe Enzo Amore could probably go for that. He doesn't look like he's that fucking heavy. Fucking yeah.
He
but
said-
there's
he
like-
Unless Cass throws him.
when you
Yeah.
had when you had cruiserweights, they were like people that could do a lot of crazy shit in the ring, like S.A. Rios. Like you don't see that on the roster anymore. You don't think, I mean,
Hardy was Cruiserweight Championship. All he had to do was drop £3.
Oh yeah.
Obviously,
the only one I
he
can
dropped
truly,
£3 because he wanted the Cruiserweight Championship and won it.
the only one I could, oh yeah, true. The only one I can truly see being light heavyweight / cruiserweight champion is probably Neville, like because he's the only one that's fucking like crazy, like ring bound and rope bound and stuff.
Yeah, but that's when his ankle's fixed.
Yeah, obviously. And when
It
he
shouldn't
does,
be too long now because it's only a hairline fracture. It was only a cast. So it would be 6 weeks for the cast on. Then he's going to do, what, 2 months rehabilitation just to get the motion back in his ankle because it wasn't that much of a fracture. It was a hairline fracture on the side of his ankle.
Yeah, he wasn't that bad. So I can see him being put on SmackDown as well. To be honest with you.
Definitely.
And here's the title. None of us have mentioned. Hardcore.
Yeah.
Oh no, I was waiting for that one. I was actually thinking hardcore to split between the fucking two.
Yeah, but
Dean Ambrose is on Raw, get a couple of nutters on SmackDown, and they can have nasty matches each pay-per-view.
Yeah,
Could
backstage.
be, but-
That'd be, well,
yeah,
oh,
yeah, I
sorry,
mean,
as
I-
well.
In a room match!
other than the four of the European title, I thought we could have the hardcore, but I mean they're not going to return it. They're not going to. I mean everyone all out in their childhood are screaming out, going, "Please bring it back!" You know, but they're not going to. They really are not going to do it. You know.
So if you think
Right.
all the ones they could like bring back, so like SmackDown, Raw.
So we've gone Cruiserweight
Heavy-
versus... Sorry.
WWE Championship, World Heavyweight Championship for SmackDown.
I'd say leave that as it is. That's the one championship that can
Oh,
go
no,
between the two.
I'm with you. I'm just doing a possibility of how many championships we could potentially have with this.
Oh, sorry, yeah.
So
Yeah.
WWE World Heavyweight Championship, Intercontinental versus US, Tag Team, Divas, that's just one. The European versus the Hardcore, and
They're not called Divas.
and the Cruiserweight versus the Light Heavyweight. So how many fucking titles is that?
6,
12.
7. I don't know.
So World Heavyweight,
I'm not good at maths.
World Heavyweight WWE, Tag Team, IC, UC, USA, sorry.
US.
I see. You see.
European
It was
Hardcore,
USA versus European.
Divas, Cruiserweight, so 11
I mean-
titles. 11.
I think we're getting like way fucking ahead of ourselves.
I know.
but, yeah.
They do it. They won't. They won't bring that many back. I'm just saying that's the possible.
That would be crazy.
Yeah.
11 titles. That would be. Oh my god. That would be.
But
fucking-
only certain titles. But then you've got... Oh, no, hang on.
all the jobbers would go over if that was the case.
Sorry, I've just remembered one we didn't think of.
Go on.
USA title versus
The spin about.
the European title,
Yeah.
Intercontinental title versus the TV Championship
TV.
on SmackDown, and that has to be defended every week on SmackDown, so you are guaranteed a title match
Well, that was
every time.
WCW's, wasn't it? The TV champion.
Yeah.
And they bought it out with them.
I think
It actually appeared on for about 6 months, I think it was. The TV Championship came up for. They just disappeared.
Yeah.
Yeah.
ECW also had a TV championship.
Yeah, ECW also had it. Yeah, ECW also had the FTW title.
TNA also have one.
Well,
yeah.
I like TNA. I'm just doing that for the benefit of you three.
Yeah, please do. I don't like TNA because I just don't fail to see because all the main stars have left. They've got nothing. Anyway, but this isn't a TNA vs WWE podcast, so we'll save that for another one. And then you can save all the little facts that you think why TNA are good and why you enjoy it, because I can't see it. It's shit, in my opinion. But yeah. Well, it's not shit. I mean, if I chose to be watching TNA or Main Event or Superstars, I'd probably pick TNA, because fucking, have you ever watched Main Event or Superstars? Fucking bad.
Yeah.
No, I gave up on them fucking ages ago.
Yeah, it's just basically, people, jobbers. Zack Ryder, Heath Slater, Adam, I Want to Hit My Wife, Rose, like people like that, Bo Dallas, basically all the Outcasts would be on there and other stuff, you know. So yeah, either way, which the Outcasts have kind of started a feud now with the New Day, which is weird. So I can hear me crying. That's not a good thing. Right.
To be fair, everyone hates Social Outcast. More face publicity for the New Day for kicking the living piss out of them.
I don't hate the new cast. I thought all the gimmicks were good. I like Bo Dallas when he first came in. I like Adam Rose was fucking over as fuck when for a little
Oh no,
bit.
I liked all the original gimmicks.
I just feel sorry for Curtis Axel. He's the only talented motherfucker in that group, and he's stuck doing that fucking pile of shit. You know, like, oh yeah, I'm a former Paul Heyman guy. You know, look what the fuck you doing now. You know, so yeah, went up a big hill, down a very longer hill. You know, so right. Either way, let's move on. The brand split, it will be good in July. It will obviously by the time SummerSlam or when's Money in the Bank? What, July? June. Fuck you. Sorry, not Money in the Bank. By the time any pay-per-view in August, I'm sure we'll chat about it then and how it's actually gone down. But until then, a lot of ideas. Someone's phoning off. A lot of ideas. Hopefully, they say the new era bullshit. Well, maybe this could be the new era. Maybe this could be where some excitement comes back. Hell, Jack, you might even start to maybe liking WWE again after this shit. You know, who knows? You know, maybe not. We'll see. So yeah.
You might be surprised. I thought this pay-per-view was fan-goddamn-tastic.
Really?
I loved it. Really enjoyed it, man.
Yeah.
I fucking hate it. I liked you for the wrestling, but it didn't live up to the name. If you do Extreme
Don't
Rules,
think of it as an extreme pay-per-view as in ECW.
No, they
It's
advertise
Extreme
it as that.
Rules.
Their fucking promos, their trailers for this fucking pay-per-view are more extreme than what this is, you know, for God's sake. I'm not asking for blood, guts and gore. I'm asking for maybe Corbin and Ziggler. Use a fucking table. Use maybe, even if it's one table spot, fuck it, it's still living up to the fucking name. I'm not asking for fucking...
That was the pre-show.
Yeah, I know, but why call it no DQ though? It was no DQ for no doing fuck all, essentially, you know, other than a
So
ladder.
Corbin could punch Ziggler in the bollocks and everyone go...
Yeah, pretty much, yeah, but still, well, it could have been just some sort of street fight or whatever, but still, not hardly any of these matches tag team titles, you know, like the tag team thing didn't have anything. The worst match in
no!
Like,
Wicked, well-paced match.
Yeah.
It was...
I'm not saying the match
was
was
not
shit. I'm just
designed
saying they
to-
needed hardcore element involved in the Extreme Rules pay-per-view. It's weird to have a Royal Rumble and they made it 28
meant to be
now.
Enzo and Cass. And that would have been a much more extreme match.
It would have been. It's a shame he got fucking injured though. But there you go. Maybe we'll get it next time. You know, maybe the next.
Good to see him on Raw, though.
Yeah, it was amazing to see him. It was fucking amazing to see that come on Raw. Oh, they got a new T-shirt as well, which I probably might get just for the sake of it, just so I can say I own a shirt, even though they're all shit. But yeah, still. Alright, so yeah, the pre-show of this Extreme Rules 2016 was Corbin versus Ziggler. What's the match? It was a pretty okay match, yeah, and he basically groin shotted him. It was an ODQ match where nothing happened realistically. No chairs, table, anything was used other than a low blow. So yeah, unless anyone's got anything else to say about this match, we can move on.
Yeah,
Nope.
The only thing they're doing with that is they're trying to put over his catchphrase. Because I can. That was the only reason for that match.
Oh, like, that's as bad as
I'm
that.
going to punch someone else.
Oh man, that's as bad as that one they tried to force on Roman before WrestleMania last year. You know, I can, I will.
What Lesnar signed, he won.
Oh, but the because I can is not too bad because he's 6'5". He's known for being dirty tactics and stuff like that. I'm like, I can, I will. And the one where he lost his title, I can, I did, I will again.
Yeah,
Oh,
I mean,
See that one?
before.
No, I didn't.
I did.
Oh,
Now,
so
look
also was the Sheamus 515.
Oh god.
Sheamus 550, yeah.
Yeah,
I did like
Daniel
that.
Bryan.
Yeah.
Sheamus 550 says, I just kicked your arse.
Oh,
How much do you
Sheamus.
think they paid Stone Cold Steve Austin for that gimmick?
Probably quite a bit, but he hasn't watched wrestling. He said himself he hasn't watched WWE in fucking months. Don't blame him either. Even though he does podcasts, but still, there you go. Anyway, before we go into the first match that I didn't even know was even a match on this pay-per-view, I didn't know the Club versus Usos was an actual match. I was actually pretty weirded to find out of that. I didn't.
They've been advertising the Bloodline versus the Club for like 3-4 weeks.
I was unaware. I don't know why I've seen all the Raws and SmackDowns and I never saw that match get made official at Extreme Rules, which is proud. Now, I'm going to point out that this, before I start this, I was disappointed in this pay-per-view because of the lack of hardcore element. I was not disappointed on the lack of wrestling ability, because every one of these matches, except for the fucking Divas match, which was fucking awful as shit, the ending again, like...
Another bullshit ending!
Yeah, another bullshit ending, yeah. Yeah, my God, that could be a little thing at the start of the podcast. That could have been. Yeah. So except for that match, they all held up well. The tag team match, I don't think the Club Usos was good. I thought that was terrible because I personally can't watch the Usos anymore. It's just like, oh, super kick, oh, another super kick.
Should get my notes out for this.
Oh, another super kick. Yeah, well, you should do. Everything was good. Even the Asylum match held up pretty well, considering that Mark was doubting it. It's just a cage with weapons on it. Yeah, but thumbtacks. Still. Just if you're going to advertise this sort of pay-per-view, at least element. I mean, they could have made the Club and Usos a tables match. The ICT match, probably the best fucking match of the night. That match was. It
wasn't called Hardcore Rules though. It was called Extreme Rules. It was the rules of the matches were extreme. They weren't just a standard pin, submission, count out.
Yeah.
The rules of the matches are extreme.
It gives off the element that every match is no DQ, which is a given anyway. It's been a given since 2007. But they didn't use that environment, realistically. I would have liked to have seen a table match between Usos and the Club. I mean, yeah, they used the ring bell, which was a bit of a weird thing to use. I don't know, I'm not expecting ECW. I'm not expecting blood or some guy to jump off the balcony through 500 tables while it's on fire while singing nursery rhymes. I'm not expecting that, Maybe at least a chair shot or a table shot, something, to do. I mean, that's why...
A tornado tag team match.
Yeah.
The only thing mainly that is 4 people in the ring.
Yeah.
Oh.
There are certain disqualifications within a tornado tag team match. If you go too extreme with it, your team will be disqualified. It's not a no disqualification rule match.
But the point of this night, it should be. No team should be really getting disqualified. Nobody should really be disqualification, realistically.
Yeah, but standard tag team matches are 1 on the outside, 2 on the outside, 2 on the inside, not all 4.
Yeah, standard, yeah.
So that's an extreme rule.
Yeah, but that's tornado tag. If it's obviously usually no DQ anyway, they'll just get living anyway because no DQ. The ref can't really stop them from coming fucking in. So, me personally, I think they should just do away with this pay-per-view. The wrestling was good, but So yeah, either way, first match, the Club versus the Usos. I just didn't like this match. So someone else that did can talk about this.
I actually enjoyed the match. It was just it's odd seeing the Usos being booed just because they're anybody else noticed that and then they started cheering the Club.
Oh yeah. Just guilt.
It was Hey?
Maybe because they're with Roman and they despise Roman pretty bad.
But they've actually started turning around and saying we don't give a shit if it's good, we don't give a shit if it's wrong, we're just defending Roman. So there were a couple of good moves. That boot of Doom off the apron.
Yeah.
Yeah, that wasn't too bad. I mean, he went straight into the barrier, but yeah, boot of Doom off the apron was not too bad. Yeah. I mean, it was all right. It was your standard tag team match. It was your standard crush to get the Club over sort of match, and we had, that double team on the outside, and we had a bit of use of the ring bell towards the end, so I suppose there was the hardcore element,
I like the use of the ring bell to get over Jay or Jimmy unclean. That was pretty cool. It's like it's gonna bring out his weapon, and then it's like old school 80s kind of thing. It's like push the bell down before Jimmy jumps down, lands on it.
Was out the way,
yeah. Sort of.
Nice old school elements now, and they get the
I did like that using the ring bell at the end.
Yeah.
Or not as in hitting you with the ring bell.
Yeah.
Misses, hits the ring bell. Clean win for the Club, technically.
Technically, yeah. Because didn't bring the ring bell in.
And Jimmy and Jay don't lose their push because he landed on the ring. He had nothing he could do.
I just fucking can't stand the fucking Usos. I used to love the Usos. But now it's just like super kick splash, super kick splash, super kick splash. It's just
Yeah.
fucking so boring to watch those cunts. I don't know.
I
why.
just hate how fucking stupid they've become backstage.
Yeah,
They've gone too childish now.
yeah. I
Oh,
don't.
yeah.
I mean, they are.
That magic killer that the club do. Oh, devastating.
That was nice.
Yeah.
There was another bit in there as well. I think it was a huge boot in the corner off Gallows to one of them, and as he came down, Anderson boots him, and then Gallows just took this massive splash on top of him as well. That looked quite nasty.
I mean,
Oh,
yeah,
yeah.
it was an alright match. It was alright, but to me, obviously, it has to have that element of hardcore. It had the bell, it had that, what you were saying about, the dirty, the cleanness of the bell. So yeah, it was alright. It was a pretty alright match. It was a good starter, considering it gets the club over. You hear some random noise in your earphones just now. It was alright, but for me, I just can't stand the Usos anymore. I used to love them in the day, but now it's just to me, it's the same old shit with the Usos.
I concur that.
Well, they're too
opinion.
fucking injured now. You seen how many fucking straps they're having to wear? Both legs, at least one arm, fucking each.
Yeah,
Shoulder. Those things around their legs aren't just there for like making them look like they're wearing girly tights and stuff. They're actually keeping warmth in the muscles, so they're not snapping tendons and stuff.
yeah. Well, maybe they need to take fucking break or something if they're getting injured or something.
To be fair, I think they're at the point where they know they've not got much longer in themselves, so they're going to keep going until they have to stop, like Edge did.
Yeah.
Have to stop and then find something else to do. Go training in NXT, train the tag team division.
Yeah, essentially, but same old shit introduces to me, and I think Jack was about to agree.
I was going to say, it's a great idea. If you want to rejuvenate the Usos, right? Give them a big heel run top push. Have them run over, I don't know, AJ Styles or whatever Roman's next big opponent is. Have them run him over and come out and then say, "Hey, we did it for Roman. We did it for the people."
Roy,
I did it for the.
Yeah.
I could go over. Yeah.
have you watched Raw yet, Jack?
No, I don't watch Raw.
Well, you're not going to worry about the Usos having to run over AJ Styles because the club split. They're going to smash him.
Yeah, pretty much.
He blamed them. He blamed the Usos and them for his loss.
Yeah, they had a bit.
Basically, went at them and saying, "Look, this isn't Japan anymore. The club has to split up. We're still friends, but the club has to split up."
Yeah, they had a bit of a
And
handbag.
Gallows and Anderson went, "No, we're not friends. We're not brothers anymore."
Yeah.
Got the mic.
They had
Out the ring. So
They had a bit
he's going to get smashed. I think Balor's coming up. I think they're finally going to do the Balor Club.
Nice.
Probably, maybe. It's
Because
showing
Finn Balor with
signs.
the original AJ Styles and the Bullet Club in Japan, if people don't
Yeah,
know.
it's showing.
Yeah.
I think a lot of people probably would know that, but yeah, it is showing signs of the Balor Club. I'm hoping.
Who doesn't want to get pushed just yet, but he's got that match with Joe. If he loses that match, I'm pretty sure he's going up to the main roster. If he wins it,
that's
he's been given the first opportunity of being the first two-time NXT championship. And then Joe will come up to the main.
Oh, yeah.
I think it's quite insulting.
Joe's been in the Bullet Club as well.
I think that it's quite insulting now they haven't put Joe up on the main roster already, to be honest. I think he was quite pissed off that he's been stuck down in NXT.
Oh no, we wanted the NXT championship first. He said part of his contract was, it's like, I don't want to go straight to the main roster. I want to prove myself to you in NXT. That's why he went to NXT. It was nothing to do with them going, well, you go in NXT first. He goes, I want to prove myself before you put me on the main roster. Triple H wanted him straight on the main roster doing the Kevin Owens storyline kind of thing.
Yeah, because he knows where he's come from, his background, but I guess I
You
suppose.
say, I want to prove myself in here with all your people that do all the kind of stuff I do, and then when I'm at a certain point, I want the NXT championship, and then I'll go onto the main roster at some point. He actually did it properly. Him and Triple H have apparently got a lot of respect for each other.
Yeah, I don't know. I'm a bit 50-50 with Joe. I couldn't give a shit, but I can at the same time. I don't know when he comes. He's good on NXT though, I will admit, but because I watch NXT most weeks, so he does right. And this match at Takeover is going to be pretty good. So,
He is pretty much the Samoan version of Kevin Owens
yeah, essentially.
and Bray Wyatt.
Yeah,
I reckon Joe versus Bray Wyatt would be really fucking good.
I've done that on my 2K16 already. That was it. It turned out pretty good on on virtualized. It would be. It's a shame the Wyatts need to come back though. I know Harper and Bray is injured, and I don't know if Eric Rowan and Strowman injured, or are they just out because the other ones are.
Well, because the whole no, it's actually at the moment now only Bray Wyatt's injured.
No, Luke Harper came forward and admitted he's injured. He admitted on Twitter he was injured. I don't know how long ago, but he's admitted his back was killing him for a while. Because he's on Twitter now, and the whole people blow up saying, "Oh my god, why are you on Twitter? You're supposed to be in a swamp." K-Fab, you fucking arseholes. Yeah, but yeah, he admitted on Twitter that he's got a back injury, but I don't know when that was.
I didn't know. I didn't read that.
Yeah, so he's out. Bray Wyatt's. I think Harper is probably the injured out of most of them, but I don't know about Strowman and Eric. I don't know if Strowman and Eric are injured. I don't think they are. I think they're just the sake of the Wyatts are out. So it's weird because the Wyatts are on the payback poster and it wasn't even really part of it. So.
Right, I'm really excited. Just had an idea.
Go on.
Finn Balor loses. Finn Balor comes to Raw. Joins Gallows and Anderson. Starts the Balor Club. Brings up a fourth member. And they start running roughshod and gobbing off and everything. And at one pay-per-view at the end where they've just kicked the fuck out of some people, that black.
Yeah.
And have the Wyatt family surround them. And then the lights come back up, you've got the Balor Club in the middle of the ring, you've got the Wyatts out on the outside.
Yeah, that would be good shit.
I can't remember the first time when they put the Shields and the Wyatt in the ring together, and Bray Wyatt was like holding them back, and I didn't have an erection anymore. I just pulled it off.
As they would say, probably saying to business, that shit is money right there.
Yeah, that shit is fucking.
Actually,
and there's some really good matches. It's a shame one of them was at fucking Elimination Chamber, but
but your fantasy booking there, Mac, I'd like to say what is actually going to happen is the exact same thing. The Balor Club at the end of the pay-per-view beating some fuckers up. And then, do.
I got this. It's John Cena.
Finn Balor does a coup de grace to Cena outside, lying on concrete. Cena gets up 90 seconds later, AA's all of them, and that's the end of the Balor Club.
Yeah, just crushes them.
That's the only thing that people fucking started calling it as a Roman Reigns doing a Super Cena.
Yeah.
At least he fucking sells it at the end of the match that he has actually knackered. He's sat there going, rather than just John Cena going, yes, look at me, I'm Superman. Roman actually looks like he's gone through something.
Yeah,
That's true.
That's about the only good thing I can say about Roman Reigns. He sells what he does.
the only good thing. I wouldn't say the one or the only good thing.
Sorry to just make a terrible joke what you said. It looks like he's gone through something. Yeah, he's gone through all of our patience. Ha 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 ha. That was shit, sorry.
Yeah.
That sounded like a King Ross joke.
Who joke?
I've seen King Ross on what called?
Oh, King Ross. Oh, 1 second.
WTF moment. WWE.
Oh, yeah.
I'll take phone calls.
Yes.
Just excuse me 1 sec, chaps. Carry on the convo.
Wait, no phone calls.
Yes.
What the hell's he doing? Oh, right, he's gone for a piss. He's on the phone. Oh my god, we've got 2 people having a break. Fucking hell.
Yeah.
Fuck it. We'll jump to the next match while those 2 are fucking going on. Yeah. So club thingy, I didn't think so. So we move on to Rusev and Kalisto, United States title, and call me crazy. Coach Raven, you was crazy as drinking lubricant on a Friday night with some hookers. Don't know why I said that. Yeah, this match was actually pretty good considering. It was kind of really obvious that Rusev was going to win the belt because obviously John Cena comes back on Memorial Day, and I know exactly what's going to happen. It's like, yeah, he's just going to challenge Rusev and he's just going to win back the title because it's Memorial Day. So that I saw that coming. I tried to avoid Facebook because of the spoilers. I tried to be not to be a negative Nancy, but unfortunately someone gave it away to me and I saw a photo of Rusev holding the belt. So I was just like, okay, well, I'm not pissed off because at the end of the day, I kind of wanted that to happen anyway. But yeah, the match was pretty decent between these two. They had a really good, decent kickoff, and they worked really well in this match. Again, there was no hardcore element in this, was there? Was there any weapons used in this? I can't think there was.
No, I think this is just a normal singles match.
Just a normal singles match.
Yeah.
Welcome back.
What,
Jack.
Kalisto versus Rusev?
Yes,
Yeah.
I was saying that
Yeah,
this match
standard
was,
match.
This match was actually, I mean, it was obvious. It was obvious that Rusev was going to win because obviously John Cena comes back in 2 weeks at Memorial and he's just going to take the title from him again. So
Poor Ruru.
that was, yeah,
Poor
exactly.
Rusev.
Poor Rusev, just to win the belt only to fucking lose it. But this match was good. They've had a
Yes.
good match before on the kickoff, and this match worked really well. Shame they could have used a Kindu stick. See, this is why they should have used weapons. Kalisto, knowing that Rusev is the Bulgarian brute, could have used the weapons to take him down to retain his title. I mean, I know it would look stupid anyway because he's managed to retain his title twice over Rusev anyway. But, you know, a few chair or Kindu stick shots wouldn't have gone amiss in this match to help taking the Bulgarian brute down, in all honesty, despite it was an actually really good wrestling match between these two. But, you
Couple of
know...
good fucking spots in that as well. Really, really good fucking
Yeah,
spots.
honestly, these two worked it, you know, these two worked
I
it
have
like that.
notes.
You know, these two, yeah, have you been reading those or not?
Hey?
Have you been reading?
I'm just scanning through them. And it's just so I can remember certain bits because
Yeah, that's
I've
what
been asleep since.
that's what I used to do, but I did it for like a year and a half, and then just couldn't be fucked. But yeah, it was a good match. Again, I see an element of Rusev. Kalisto could have used the hardcore environment to help take down Rusev. Obviously, it wouldn't have made much sense, obviously, because he's got 2 wins of Rusev anyway. But yeah, it was a really good match. Obviously, I'm happy.
They said he was in. Sorry.
No, go on.
No, don't matter. Sorry.
No, you were going to say because he was
I
injured.
was talking to myself whilst I was reading. Sorry.
Yeah. Was you going to say he was injured?
No.
Storyline injured.
Yeah, he was storyline injured. Yeah, he was kayfabe.
No, he was storyline injured before it, because that's why he didn't appear at SmackDown.
Yeah.
No, I was reading out aloud to myself. Sorry. No, I know he was storyline injured before, but that's because he had the bookings in Mexico to run around and have a big photo shoot around Mexico on the day that SmackDown was being.
Yeah, and you can see those photos somewhere.
No,
Yeah.
I was reading a bit because there was a bit where they said he was injured and his legs didn't move. Well, the fact he arched his back, I now have in big words there.
Hang on, let me have a look.
Fake.
Fake. Fake.
Yeah, I checked online after it, and I left a big gap there saying injury update. They just wrote fake.
Fake. Kayfab.
It was meant to have made Rusev look fucking harder because that accolade at the end.
Oh, that was beautiful.
Yeah, he pulled him like right back as well. I was like,
Yeah, but you know what the thing is? He was literally just sat there like this, no pain in it whatsoever. I can do that.
oh my god, the accolade! Oh my
like
god.
that. The only pressure he's got is there in his legs.
It looked fucking brutal, considering you just showed us.
It does
it
look
stuff
brutal,
up,
though.
but it did look fucking brutal. Like, it was
Yep.
a good end. But
But
yeah,
the one on Raw on Monday looked fucking brutal because his knees weren't bent. I actually worried for Kalisto on that one. And it did actually pull an intercostal muscle in his ribs.
oh, fuck me.
But basically, you know that pain I had the other week on the last
Yeah.
podcast? He's now got that.
Ooh.
Well, maybe. Probably. I don't know how.
No, we did it. No, it was admitted. It did go on a bit harder. It did stretch him out. a bit. I mean, it's not like I dislocated it. He's going to have like
I don't know
rib
how
pain in
much
that.
agony he would have been in from that Raw. I mean, obviously, he might be.
That
able to
match.
hold it.
Depending how he landed, as long as he didn't land on that side because he kept favouring his left side as he hit. As long as he didn't hit the side bang on downwards.
Got to remember this Kalisto Sammy Del Solo, a wrestler that's very much known for being a kind of amazing wrestler for his background history. Even though he's come to been a lucha dragon, but still, I'm actually kind of liking this movement of the push with Kalisto. You know, I'm actually kind of liking that he's up there a little bit. I actually use him now on my wrestling game a lot more because of how much I like the fact, he's got into, I wouldn't say the spotlight or the main event spotlight, but he's been pushed to a degree, and
You need a new Rey Mysterio.
I mean, yeah,
Sin Cara
whoever-
failed. Kalisto will do it.
whoever thought that he was ever going to win the US title, I can guarantee you none of you would ever thought that he was ever going to win that belt. I didn't. I'm like, old man's up, Kalisto be US champion? Fuck off. Of course he's not going to be champion. Why would they put a belt on him when he's a part of the Lucha Dragons? Nobody did it. And so it's just WWE for actually pushing someone decently. It's just a shame to drop the belt to someone who's just going to go, it's John Cena! In 2 weeks' time, or a week's time now. Which
He needed who did he take it? I can't even remember who he fucking took it off.
Sheamus.
Sheamus.
Was it?
Yeah.
Sheamus.
Oh, tournament.
Post.
No, it wasn't Sheamus.
Was it?
Yeah.
Yeah, it was. No, it wasn't. No, it
Yes,
was.
it was.
No, Sheamus hasn't had it this year. He's World Heavyweight Championship.
Time
and then
to
he's got-
Google. Hang on.
You shall Google. Who the fuck was it?
It might have been Sheamus, but I don't remember him holding a belt. Right, we'll Google that quickly before we comes up. No, he didn't take off Ryback. Wasn't it
Oh,
no.
Ryback?
No, Ryback tried taking it off him and lost twice.
Yep.
Just getting Kalisto versus Ryback after googling that.
Wasn't it a multiple person match or something? Fatal four-way.
Fucking Del Rio.
Oh, yeah, that was
United
it.
States title.
Alberto Del Rio.
That man makes no fucking impact anymore, other than dating Paige, other than in Paige, as I said. Yeah, like.
Yeah, it's a whole stupid Mex America bollocks and all that crap. Because he took it off Cena when Cena left injured. Because it was his comeback match. He took it off Cena. The Mex America thing went through the grave. Another person sacked, Zeb Coulter.
Yeah. Let's go back a bit here, chaps.
Okay.
Paige is dating Del Rio.
Yes.
That
Is she?
motherfucker.
Yeah, apparently if you Google it, Google Paige Del Rio Disneyland, there's photos of them together kissing at Disneyland in Paris, apparently.
Cool. How naked are they?
How naked are they? On a scale of 1 to 10, probably 10.
Oh, yeah.
Their face is weird. There's something wrong with the face, and I can't put it if it's a nose or a eyes are too close together or a mouth is too wide. There's just something not in proportion there.
You take that back. Paige is lovely, you bastard. I'm an internet white knight. Don't you dare.
I would quite happily fuck her. Round the face with a baseball bat.
If you put Paige and into Google, the suggestions about the top search.
Yeah, Paige and creepers on the internet.
Oh, I can't really say much about my WWE crush.
China.
No. On the roster now.
Oh, Nia Jax?
China.
That's a shame. Nia Jax is fine.
Mine's Natty.
Natty.
Good choice, Natty. Go on then, Mark. I can't guess.
No, no. He got it.
Oh,
You've lost.
Oh, sorry.
He got it. Natty.
Ah, I see. Nice. Should we all go around and say who our crush is on the current Divas roster? Sorry, women's roster, and be the sexist pervert
Used to be
men we are.
Not Bailey and Natty, my God.
Oh, nice one.
Bailey and Natty.
Bailey? You say Bailey?
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
Say Bailey? Bailey is in NXT, Bailey.
Go on then, Raven. Who
Well,
would you say?
Raven's frozen, somebody's skipping, and I'm not sure what Jack's doing.
I'm frozen, I'm still here. Hello?
So just having a technical difficulty at the
We're having
moment,
the same
fellas.
issue with me, Jack.
Yeah.
Technical? What? Can you hear me?
Yeah, I can hear you,
Yeah.
Raven.
Have I just... Yeah. What, am I
I
frozen?
can't hear him. To me, it sounds like he's on like an old modem with
Yeah.
dial-up.
Yeah.
Fucking hamster wheel connection going, yeah. Right, hang on, 2 minutes.
Alright, let me just make a note of what time we're on so I can edit this out.
Lee's just disappeared off my screen. I've just got his profile picture. Well, you had this last time about this amount of time into the talk.
Yeah.
He probably closed his cam to reduce the lag, to be honest. Any
I
better?
just turned my cam off.
Alright.
Oh, that's why you can't see him.
I've just turned mine off as well. There we go. Right, so...
Can you hear me?
I have to turn mine off.
Yeah, because you're one. Mark, any better or not? No?
Yeah.
No, your reg's up the same still. Turn your cams back on. I don't think it's the lag.
I know,
So
Raven's
I think somebody's internet connection's just dropped out. Oh no, hang on.
Mine's fine.
My router's flashing like. Sorry, it's my end. My router's flashing like mad, so I'm getting lag off you lot this end.
Right. Because
Oh, Raven's come back.
Yeah, Raven's working fine for me.
Yeah, everything's gone back on for me. Sorry about that, Alex.
Alright.
Let's take 103, right, between 102 and 104.
Same
Right.
Mark.
Alright, and cuts. What we did before we got all weird.
Before Mark's router decided
So
to
I was
die.
about to ask, well, we know your WWE crush Mark. That's Natty. We know yours now, Lee. Now, alright, so where I was about to say, just before it all went.
It's just mine's got to be Paige.
Hang on. Alright, so Mark and go. Sorry for technical difficulties. Now, Raven, who's your biggest WWE women's crush?
I wouldn't say biggest, but either Paige or Natty, I'd imagine. Because Paige is just like, well, yeah, Paige is Paige, for fuck's sake. I mean, you just can't say no to that, to be honest. You know?
We can.
Oh, yeah, you probably can, yeah. I mean, Gabe.
Parts in bed, kick her out.
Yeah.
And so Natty's a very popular one today. And finally, my WWE crush is none of them, because I respect them as women. I would never talk to them in that manner. I'm an internet white knight.
Fuck off.
If I defend women, they'll sleep with me. Anyway.
Internet Mark, shut up.
Bad jokes aside, yeah, that's you. Yeah, agree. Paige, Natty, Bailey as well.
I'd agree on Beth Phoenix when she was still in the roster.
Yeah. And China as well.
Yeah.
I'm not kidding. Yeah.
Victoria.
Really?
Victoria.
Yeah.
Fuck, no, not Victoria. I'd give that one a miss.
Oh, yeah, Victoria.
No,
A
really?
bird that can actually throw you round in bed.
Yeah. Lita.
Lisa, yeah, definitely. Not a great person to meet, she's not.
Or Lita.
She's Strauss.
That's us. Yeah.
Yeah. Anyway, let's move on to people we'd rather not wank over.
Mae Young.
Mae Young, fuck, definitely. Oh, Mae Young, how did that not get mentioned before? Fuck me.
What was that?
Mae Young.
Mae Young.
Yeah.
Oh,
Yeah.
what was the mate?
Mae Young
Great
is like
Moolah.
the fabulous Moolah, mate.
Fabulous Moolah, great Moolah, depending on which company she was in.
Oh,
I bet she's so loose she could wear her like a fucking glove from it.
I mean, when she got them out at Royal Rumble 2000, it was the best ever.
Oh,
A hand came out of Mae Young. A hand could go in it.
Oh. Oh, God, I think I just...
I think we've just hit possibly R rate.
Oh, I don't think
Alright,
Deadpool would even
this is
do
more
that.
NC-17 rated at the minute.
Oh, fuck me. Anyway, yeah, so let's get Fish and Night, get us back on track. Yeah, so Rusev and Kalisto, good match. Good
Yeah,
match.
shit up match.
Shit
Not
up
even the
match.
match. It's got to be, as I said, Hurricane Rana through the ropes, smashing him through the stairs.
Yeah,
Yeah,
was
fantastic.
good. That was the hard quality element of it. But yeah, it was a good match. They worked it well. I'm glad for Rusev winning the belt, but also it sucked. It will probably just end up dropping that to John Cena in a couple of weeks. So I feel sorry for Rusev in a sense. So let's move on. Next match was the New Day. New Day versus the Villains, and the Villains. were-
New Day.
Ooh, and the New Day, not New Day. The Villains were wearing new attire. I think they were wearing like new entrance attire for this, and they looked kind of like TV show things or whatever. But before
Oh,
this,
they look like circus. Oh, the ringmaster in the circus. Like
yeah,
a ringmaster type coat with a
Before-
waistcoat on it.
building up to this feud, I want to say the New Day and the fucking Time Machine on Raw was fucking hilarious. I think we may have
Did you actually Google that at the end, Jack?
I did not know.
Oh, it's fantastic. They go back in time and Kofi Kingston
Oh,
comes
no,
out and
no,
goes, "The Jamaican man is back!" Ooh, ooh, ooh. Xavier Woods comes popping out and goes, "We've not gone back far enough." Trying to get back into the
And
time
then-
machine.
and they come out with like black and white era, and then the
Yeah.
video,
Big stupid
and-
tash he's stuck
Oh,
on.
actually, I
you know
did
just
see that
Kofi
clip.
forgot
Yeah.
to stick his tash on. He put the sellotape on his nose, but he hadn't put the moustache on the top of the sellotape.
oh, it's brilliant. Fucking, they even
No,
used the
seriously. Just
videos
go
to
to
change
Raw a
stuff.
couple of weeks back. Not the one that's just gone, the one before, just for the New Day time machine bit.
Yeah.
It was
Probably on Google somewhere, to be fair, but it's just good. And then the Budios, when they went back into the old days, have changed into some weird name as well, which is fucking hilarious.
Yeah, and his smartphone it literally got it in two bits like that. Oh, look at my smartphone. It's one of those old stupid ones that you go like that and you have to phone the operator.
I think we said this in the last podcast, but the best bit was obviously he said with the keyboard, why is it sticky? Oh my god, it's like
Dave, yeah, that's your keyboard.
fucking wow.
Sticky.
I haven't used my keyboard in fucking years.
Well, then Raw this week, we're going to put two hose in the ground. He's got two hose over his shoulder. They're trying to get a little bit gritty, man. You need to watch the New Day.
Sorry.
You seriously need to watch the New Day, Jack.
Alright, so
New Day promos, they are fucking amazing. It writes itself, to be honest. It fucking writes itself. Oh, fucking great. Oh,
They've just been given freedom to do what the hell they want. They turned up at WrestleMania, as you saw, with the big Bootios box.
Oh
Yeah.
yeah, that was fantastic.
yeah, we discussed
They
that.
asked for that. They asked to have it done.
It's a shame a lot of
Yeah.
people were sidetracked though from that Jericho's match because of setting up the big Bootios box. To be honest, but still there you go. Yeah.
You see the New Day come out from the back and go into the box.
Oh, it's just fucking awesome. I just love.
It's a good, good match.
Yeah,
Didn't need to be much because they're not wanting to put the Vaudevillains over there. They want to put over Enzo and Cass.
It was the shortest match on the roster card. Obviously, it was again no really hardcore element, but again it was a simple tag team match, a simple New Day were obviously going to win match. I mean, it was just it is what it was on paper. To be honest, it was what it was on paper. It was just like we'll go out there, we're going to beat the villains. Good build up, an amazing build up to this feud, but again it's because of Enzo and Cass. They're obviously building up for that one, so you can't cut it there. So yeah, so. Other than that, move on to the Intercontinental title match. What I thought was the best fucking match of the night. This match was
without a damn doubt.
fantastic. Without a
It
doubt,
was definitely a 4.999456825 star match.
definitely. I openly get that as a top.
Apparently, you're not allowed to say 5-star matches anymore. It's apparently a wrestling cliche.
Yeah, but fuck it, cliche or not, it was a fantastic match. Again, I was thinking this could have been a ladder match, but again, WWE had a big ladder match at WrestleMania anyway, so they may be like pushing it aside. But yeah, it would have worked.
Money in the Bank next week. Next month.
And that as well. So obviously they can't build it. I don't know. You couldn't put a table on this match. I suppose it had to be just a normal fatal 4-way. But they could have put
Fatal
something.
4-ways are already no DQ anyway, so.
Yeah, especially if the titles on the line anyway. So yeah. But again, this match was just. This match was just so good. The spots, the movement, everything about this match was just good. And a bit of me wanted Owen Cesaro talk out with the belt about I don't know, but again, the Miz had just come back anyway and started a new gimmick with Maurice, so I suppose it was better that the Miz go over, and he got the dirty win as well, which was fucking over Sami Zayn as well. So it's like, this match was fucking.
I've had enough of Maurice now. I don't like the French much anyway.
Cheesy.
Well, I think that's the inbuilt racism of the English.
Bunch of cheesy surrender monkeys.
Who was it on? Was it on Cesaro? The over-the-shoulder front flip powerbomb.
Oh yeah.
That I said I got a big wow on me piece of paper.
Is it showing it to us? Yeah, that's a big wow.
Actually says wow, and I've written it as in the wow signal, which was found ages ago by Seth. Literally, I haven't seen a move like that in WWE for years. That was a full Sami Zayn doing a front flip, Cesaro doing a back flip and landing on his back and taking all the pressure on himself. That was a brilliant move.
It was.
Yeah.
Fucking.
So, did you not notice Cesaro only managed to put his shoulder? That would have proper stunned him. It would have hit hard. Because the amount of whiplash he gets off Sami Zayn coming up under his body and slamming him down.
Yeah. So,
Yeah.
So.
Literally, I had to literally write wow.
And you did, literally.
Yeah.
People can't see that.
Yes, I did actually write wow.
People can't see that in this podcast. I don't know if Jack, you could Photoshop that and put that into this video, which probably would take too much effort and time to do that. But yeah, he did actually.
Well, he'd have to send me a photo of the wow.
Yeah, send him a photo of the wow. Maybe we.
I'll send you a photo of my wow.
Yeah, that's good.
You
Right.
dirty
Maybe
bastard.
we could put that in. So I mean, wow, just on this match, we could have put wows out everywhere, I mean,
Yeah.
The uppercut train,
yes, fucking.
three corners, followed by a bowling ball train.
I mean,
Somebody called it. I think it was Siren Baxton.
after this podcast, I might actually go and rewatch that match because of how good it was. And I like the ending. I like the match. It was fantastic. Hopefully one day Cesaro will take that belt because the man is just fucking amazing. To be honest, they need to put the world title on him in a couple of years' time because he could seriously do that. What the fuck is beeping? I don't know. So yeah, it was good. One of the best matches of the night. That was. I don't think nothing can really top that. Until we move on, unless anyone got more to say about the Intercontinental title match.
Yeah, not much.
No, just wow.
Just
Yeah.
wow. Let's just
Wow.
leave it at wow. That's
As I said,
the word.
4.95, blah, 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 blah. It was fantastic.
It was. So we
Didn't
move
even
on.
see a single botch. There's no botch moved.
No, there
Everything was
was.
crisp.
Oh, ironically, no, there wasn't thinking about that. No, you're right. So
There's been no botch. If you actually look at it so far, there's been no botch moved. I spotted the only botch moved, and I told Jack about it the other day.
Yeah.
which was.
Oh no, you know exactly who it was who fucking botched his move.
Do I?
It's my
It's
favourite
Banks.
wrestler.
Oh yeah, okay, yeah. That's,
It was the high knee to AJ Styles who went too high and too close, and instead of sticking it in his chest, he stuck his knee right on the end of AJ Styles' nose. That was the first botched move of the night. A simple high knee.
oh, fuck me.
Literally, if you watch, it gets him right underneath the nose, about there, rather than in the bottom of the in the top of the chest. He's too close as he jumps. He sticks his knee in his face.
That's fucking weird.
Oh.
That is fucking.
You can't see this, but I'm actually tweaking the nipple.
That is just. I mean, what is life when you look at that? That is fucking weird. But anyway,
Jeff
so-
Goldblum's nipples. What's
No.
wrong with Jeff Goldblum's nipples?
And the fact that you've got fucking Sam Neill fucking laying on him. Yeah, that is Sam Neill from Jurassic Park, like laying on him like the dinosaur. That is weird. You just scroll down Facebook, and the first thing you see is that shit. So anyway, so I was
I
checking
know the
that.
worst one I've had is somebody sent me a WhatsApp message, so I opened it, and it was a photo of Lexington Steele's penis. I will just let you Google that.
I don't need to. I've seen it.
I'll Google it. Fuck it.
Oh, well, I turn it off. Not due to racism, it's more fair. I'm pretty sure if it had a brain, it'd take over the world.
Why did someone Google you? Why did someone WhatsApp you a penis? That's weird.
It's one of my female friends. She likes doing stupid shit like that, so she just said it's like 13.5 inches long and 8.5 inches round. It's like a baby's arm holding a fucking apple.
Fuck.
Whoa.
That's weird. Anyway, it's like Rasputin. That's fucking weird. Anyway, penises and Facebook aside, let's move back. Yeah, so we move on to the newest match, which was the Asylum match between Dean Ambrose and Chris Jericho. Now, well, before this man slags this match off,
I'm not going to slag it off. I actually really enjoyed the match.
yes, it was good. It was very good actually. Just despite a little bit, it was a little bit slow. I'm not gonna lie, it was a little bit slow to get it going. But there you go.
Too slow.
Yeah.
They were told to keep it calm.
Mm-hmm.
That was the problem. They were told,
that's
don't take the piss.
That's fucking shit. Well, I think I will put in the thumbtacks.
I don't know if that's true or not. That's how it looked like. When somebody got a really big, heavy bump, the other one off and started grabbing weapons or stuff like that to let the other one, because it didn't have the intensity it should have had.
Yeah, again.
Hitting the lip. Rather than going for each other, one goes up one side, one goes up the other side. They've both got weapons and they start with the weapons.
Yeah, exactly. So, I mean, it was a good match, but again, it was fucking slow. But before we move into this match, the SmackDown before this pay-per-view, Chris Jericho cut a promo in the Asylum match. It was just like,
Who did?
and it's just like Jericho basically said, "Oh yeah, there's no match in WWE that I haven't been in. I've been in them all." Jericho, you've not been in a Punjabi prison match. You've not been in a Buried Alive match. I'm pretty sure. Oh, there was a fucking load of me and my mate Connor just sat
Been in
there.
a casket match?
Casket match.
He's
No,
never been in a brown
casket-
panties match. He's never been
Never
in
definitely. No, he's never been in one of those.
Ooh,
never been in an Inferno
how
match.
about a peanut butter pull match?
What?
Like in the Attitude Era. Bet he's never been in one of them.
Peanut butter pull.
Basically like mud wrestling, just with peanut butter.
Oh, pool.
Oh.
Right. I thought you said
Yeah,
pull,
yeah.
as in like
So,
I'm going to pull this rope now. Yeah.
No, you know whether you have basically just women
Yeah.
wrestling in treacle,
yeah.
bear,
Chocolate.
beans, that kind of thing.
Yeah, I mean, but again, I wanted to point out Jericho, obviously, he's been in some of the big events, obviously like Cage, Last Man Standing, Iron Man, Submission, but no, he's never been in a casket, never been in a Punjabi prison match, never been in a Buried Alive match, never been in an Inferno match. So there was a lot of matches, and me and my mate Connor just felt the need to just sit there, stop SmackDown, and just label all the matches that he's not been in. And that killed about 5 minutes to our time.
Chris Jericho's an idiot then.
Oh,
Yeah.
he's not really an idiot. Well, he's not really an idiot per se. I think he was just trying to put
He's a
himself.
stupid idiot.
He was just trying to put himself over. Like you know, whatever match WWE can create, it doesn't matter. I'm going to win it regardless of what match, you know, they did it.
He calls us idiots.
Oh, I love New Heel Jericho.
Aye.
It's like I said, it's two of the best heels in the world are Edge and Chris Jericho because they just know how to be a cunt. You know, so that's all you need to know realistically. So that's what I'm gonna say when I meet Edge.
Fully raised one of the best heels in the world.
When I fucking meet Edge at Comic-Con this year, I'm gonna say, yeah, you are. You know, I can say you are the best heels in the world because you knew exactly what to do. And yeah, Billy Ray, he's another good one as well. Yeah, there were just people out there that will make.
One of my favourite Edge promos was the wrong promo.
Wrong.
Wrong.
I've never seen that one.
Vaguely remember that, to be honest.
Like when Lex Luthor goes wrong at Lois Lane.
Oh yeah, no, Superman Returns.
Yeah. I'm gonna YouTube that actually. I think I vaguely know it. But one of the best promos not involving Edge is controversially when Stan HBK, and then he just ends up like kicking. Are you Stan? And he boots him. Like fucking.
Oh, that was priceless.
This is Stan. Bang, and he ends up like booing. I don't know if that's controversial, but that sure is funny. That's probably, other than X-Pac like going to sit on the chair and it breaking, that's probably like the best promo of all fucking time was that controversial kick. You rarely find it on YouTube now, which fucking sucks. But anyway, so moving back to the Asylum match, it was a new match that Dean Ambrose made, and obviously, basically, it was weapons above a fucking steel cage match, and it's obviously been done before, as Mark likes to point out. Yeah, of course it's been done before, so it's nothing new, realistically.
It's actually done in WCW years ago. It's the Cage of Doom.
Yep, they did.
Yeah,
It's done by the Ministry of Doom.
Cage of Doom, right? Yeah, Dean Malenko and Perry
Cage
Saturn.
of Doom, but it was what were they called? It was what the Big Show started in.
Yeah, and they had Perry Saturn and Dean Malenko started one of those matches because they held someone upside down and ended up like kicking him to death. Well, not to death.
I think Dean Ambrose only decided to do that one so he could show off he could use nunchucks.
Oh yeah.
We need a match
See him, he
where
picks up the
somebody
nunchucks
has
and
a
starts with that. He goes proper.
Yeah, that was pretty.
Oh.
funny.
He's had a little bit of training just so he could show off.
So this match was good. The only thing to like about it is it was slow and the thumbtacks. Oh my fucking god! Now I watched this with my mate Connor, and Connor had already seen the pay per view because he watched it live, and obviously I had to be at work at fucking 7 a.m. So there was no way in hell I was going to work. I did that. I said I'd watch WrestleMania, and then I went to work the next morning. Regretted it because I was fucking knackered. But still, especially mainly since because I didn't know WrestleMania was going to finish at like half five in the morning. You know, so fucking wankers. But he was saying to me, okay, there was one weapon that they don't really use in this match, and I was thinking, it's probably the fire extinguisher or the nunchucks, because they fucking shit, or the bucket, because why would they use a bucket? They don't use the fucking plant pot though. That still annoys me, especially on the whole Mitch.
Be fair, right? Mitch, as you know, he got injured the other week. He's fucking too soon.
Yeah, it's toughy enough.
He's just going over and he's just getting hurt a lot.
I know, but it's too soon for him to be taking a bump like that. That's why they just let him hang there.
Just gonna let him hang there. It's gonna be like, right, we're just gonna let him hang there like Bagwell's mum in the cage match in WCW. We're not gonna really do anything, So yeah, it just sucks. I just wish that Mitch could have just been like, fuck it, I'm gonna take one for the team.
Or what would have been brilliant is if, whilst Jericho was stood there getting ready to do code breaker to Ambrose, he just drops.
Shit.
Like that.
He stood underneath it, ready for setting up for the code breaker. And just as Ambrose goes to stand up, Mitch drops on his head. He should have done that.
Should have done fucking, but this
On a little release cord.
been fucking.
Sort of like the Blue Blazer. How he dropped.
Yeah.
Ooh. Not bad. That's
Sorry.
naughty.
Sorry.
That's
But it's trivia.
Yeah.
it's trivia, but in a way you shouldn't use trivia, to be honest. But yeah, wow, fuck.
Sorry. Sorry.
I wish I
I've
was,
actually offended myself and I may have to go wash myself with bleach.
yeah, I think I wish I wasn't sitting down already because I would have to sit down after that. Wow. Fucking hell. Anyway, let's just maybe let the
I've
editor.
actually offended myself.
Let's actually have the editor of this maybe cut that bit out or something like that. Either way, fuck it.
I think I've left enough space before I've got the balls to say it that you should chop it.
Oh,
Put it up as an R-rated version.
yes, we'll go rated R's of this podcast.
It's only about 10 seconds longer, but it's rated R.
Yeah, exactly. 10 seconds of rated R-ness. Why is it worth it? Well, you tell us. But yeah, I mean...
Yeah, that'll force everyone to watch the second one.
Yeah, exactly. Fucking hell, that'd be clickbait, wouldn't it? That'd be massive. That'd be fucking massive clickbait. But yeah, it's just... I can't believe the thumbtacks though. I'm not gonna be. I did not see that coming. Like I did not see they were gonna use it. I genuinely. I mean, Connor said.
I'm cringing.
Yeah, and
I
apparently.
don't like watching thumbtack bumps because I know how much thumbtack bumps hurt.
Yes, so do I. So
He had. Apparently, the count took out his back was 68.
68.
I counted 7 pulled out of him in the ring because they were trying to get him out of shock by pulling them out and snapping. That's why he kept going. Because he was literally in a state of shock from it.
And anyone who...
And in his hand as well. But they reckon the count of the puncture wounds was over 100.
Fuck me.
My record pulled out my back is 52 and about 70 puncture wounds because I only took it across my shoulders. He took a whole back of the arm bumps. And then if you spotted on the Dirty Deeds, got them in his hand there.
Oh.
Yeah, just like...
I'll see that.
Yeah.
He's got a load in, and then Dean Ambrose has got one in his fucking point of his elbow, and he's got and I've had both. I've had palm of hand, point of elbow. I really cannot tell you which one's the more painful. It is both.
Palm of hand is pretty bad. I used
Feel
to
sick.
during my jackass and backyard wrestling days many years ago. I used to experiment with thumbtacks and light tubes, and they're really not that good to be messed with. But if you also remember Randy Orton, Cactus Jack, back in 2004, like
Right in the point of his elbow.
He got it fucking bad. He was a human pincushion after that. Yeah. That was actually still one of my favourite matches to this day. Was that match? If anyone who hasn't seen that match, go watch it on the WWE Network. Shameless plug.
Oh, they have negotiations. You have negotiations over how much you want to be paid for a thumbtack drop.
Yeah, really. Fuck.
A bump like that because it actually know you are going to hurt yourself.
Oh yeah, of course. There's no way. Let's just put rubber tacks down. Hope people don't know.
You sit down. They basically offer you. Will give you like somebody like Randy Orton, give you $200,000 to take a thumbtack bump.
Well, to be fair, that match was just
most of mine were $2,000.
To be fair,
match was £50, but if I took a thumbtack bump, I get $2,000 for it.
The match itself, though, was that match itself, all in the Cactus Jack. They had the barbed wire table. He got thrown off the stage. It was everything, and of course, obviously, Royal Rumble 2000 when Cactus Jack was pedigreed, obviously into the tacks as well. So it was good to see them make a return in this match. I just could not believe it when he picked out the bag, and most younger fans would have been like, "What have you got a bag for?" And every attitude person, fan, kid inside them knows what that bag was.
Yeah, everyone went.
Dolphin clapping. Yeah, because it was just like...
I thought Ambrose was going to go into it because he's got the t-shirt. That's easy. Grab the bottom of the t-shirt and just go, brace.
Brace it, motherfucker.
That's how you take him out of a t-shirt. You just go brace and just pop them all out.
Oh, but they teased it so long when the thumbtacks went down. It was just like, you're going in, no, you're going in, no. And he did the code break. It was like... It was such a cock tease until he finally went in, until he finally did the tax.
I really thought it would... Sorry, Jack.
No, I said I love the reversal, though. They try to do the code breaker, and I hate the code breaker. And then it's like, grabs him.
Whoa. Why do you hate the code breaker?
It looks shit. Why not just use the lion salt?
Alright. Oh, because it's not easy to
He only uses one knee. He should use 2 knees. It'd look better if you brought it... If you went down and brought both knees in. It's because he goes like that. Splits his legs. I know people can't see the fact that I'm playing around on the screen.
They can't. One day we will do video podcasts.
Either way, yeah, it's the beautiful, just the catch of it. It turns around, it's just like thinking, he's just going to drop him or something, or like you reverse Ambrose into it. No, Ambrose just drops him right on his fucking back. Fuck you. That's it. It's like beautiful.
And that
wasn't even just a drop. He threw him. He properly powerbombed him. There was no just, I'm just going to drop you onto the thumbtacks. We are getting impact on this because they both agreed. You could hear them talking. You could see Jericho going, just do it quickly. Just do it. Well, he got his teeth clenched.
Yeah.
Looking at him, he's prepared for it. Just do it quick. Just do it quickly.
Man.
It's better like that. Don't fuck around with it. As soon as you know that bump's coming, you go, do it now. Smack.
Exactly. I would have thought. Don't build it
You
up.
are prepared at that point.
I was just so glad to see it with the PG era and the like. If you're gonna do Night of the Extreme Rules, then yeah, that lived up to it. That bit lived up to it, and I can't believe they did it. And it was shock value at its best. Oh, and anyone that does not follow Chris Jericho on Facebook, the real Chris Jericho, find him on Facebook and look at what he's been posting on Facebook the last 58 hours of every edited version of him setting up from the thumbtacks. There's skydiving ones, there's balloon ones, skiing ones, everything. Just go on his Facebook and find those photos that he's been posting. It's fucking hilarious. So, do you know, he also tweeted, I mentioned in the last podcast that apparently he's done with WWE. He sent out a tweet, I don't know if it was real or not, but he tweeted out about a month or so, 2 weeks ago, that apparently he's done with WWE. I don't know whether this will be his last match or whether he'll continue going into it. Because I'm assuming this is the feud over with now.
No, that wasn't his last match because he won against Apollo Crews in the qualifying match for the Money in the Bank. So
yeah,
he's
he did,
definitely
didn't he? Yeah,
going to be at Money in the Bank.
So he's going to be in the Money in the Bank ladder match, and like I was.
He didn't say goodbye WWE. He's just said goodbye. It's been a fun run for now.
Yeah, which would indicate.
He didn't state that it was WWE.
Yeah, but to be fair, Fozzy are due to tour again at some point, so I don't know. He's obviously sticking around because he's in Money in the Bank, so he doesn't look like he's going anywhere. If anything, he'll probably just get out after SummerSlam, if all honesty, and he had that great match. So, and I don't know. I saw Cruz and Jericho, and there's me automatically thinking Cruz is going to go forward, and I thought, no, he's not. I mean, Cruz, he's just a black dude who smiles at the end of the day. You know, like. There's nothing to his character. There's nothing to his gimmick. You know, like.
The thing about his gimmick is he's bland, but he's good in the ring.
Yeah, but that's not anywhere to get over. You know, realistically, they need to give him a bit more of a. Yeah, he's got his amazing theme song. I have that song on my Spotify. I listen to that song every time I go to fucking work because it's just such a good fucking song. But a good wrestler, Bobby Lashley, sort of wrestler, amazingly talented. But again, just using all the wrong thingies. You know, I've got high hopes for Cruz. You know, like all the other upcoming people. But I just hope he's pushed in the right direction in a couple of years' time. You know, what brand is he going to go on? You know, Raw or SmackDown? I could personally see him going to SmackDown. To be honest.
I think going to SmackDown, yeah.
Yeah, he's probably going to SmackDown. So yeah, but anyway, that talk is over with. And all this talk. But yeah, So Jericho obviously is sticking around for a bit longer. I'm not displeased with that. I'm not a Jericho hater. I don't exactly not like that he's not around, you know. I'm not a finisher hater of his, unlike someone. But yeah. So yeah, he will be Money in the Bank. Not obviously going to win Money in the Bank. Obviously not. He's just there just for the sake of it, I suppose, because he's been in how many Money in the Bank ladder matches has he been in? He's been in quite a few.
Who?
Jericho. He's been in 2. Oh, you say 2? Oh, 2. Yeah. He was in.
But he invented the match.
He was in the first ever
Edge
one.
won the match, and that gave Edge his best run ever in WWE. Thank you, Mr. Jericho.
Yeah.
Yep.
I'm sure he's
Edge actually won the first Money in the Bank ladder match, took it off John Cena when it was still the spinner title, and put the R in the middle of it as the rated R superstar.
Yeah, I love that belt. Fucking love
Got
it.
to bone Lita.
Still,
Nice.
live sep tape, but you got to see Lisa. You got to see Lita's boob because of a
Got to see a nipple.
Yes, because of a
I
cameraman.
saw it live.
Yes, because of a
I
cameraman.
was recording it. I was so happy.
I know, she had like one tit out. Oh, it was amazing. Thank God for that cameraman for not knowing what to do.
He literally just froze and went.
And then he literally just pulls it away like quickly, like saying,
Yeah.
shit.
The best of Kevin Dunn's work ever.
Yeah.
What did Kevin do?
Well, yeah, Kevin Dunn's the main producer guy, isn't he?
Well, no, I would have thought it was a fucking botch, wouldn't it? I wouldn't have thought the cameraman would have meant to. Like,
I know it was a joke.
Oh no, the editor. He should have switched from that camera to another the second he seen a nipple, and he left it for a good 3 or. It's like one of those single scenes in a film that you think you see
Yeah.
the penis, like a Fight Club. I just seen Lita's boob.
Yeah.
I know.
Rewind.
I was just
Yes, yes, I did.
I know. I was just making the joke about how shit Kevin Dunn's camera work is.
Yeah.
I'm more worried about his fucking finger on the volume button.
Oh, is that too? Are you saying boo or boo? Oh, sorry, boo Reigns.
I was saying boo hands.
I saw a wicked sign. I'll get to that. You probably all saw it as well.
Go on.
Reigns match.
The Reigns match.
For annoying. I can't. What's his family name?
Annoy.
And they put NG on the end of it. You are annoying.
Yeah, I made that.
He's
joke
right in the
ages
middle
ago
at the
as well,
back.
yeah.
Did anybody see Adam for Creative?
Adam
What
from-
Culture one?
Oh yeah.
Adam from What Culture, he said Adam for Creative, and he got the little What Culture sound at the bottom.
Yeah, I did.
References.
Yes, I do like What Culture. I really do think they're brilliant. They're really good at what they do.
I don't even know the fuck they are, if I'm being brutally honest. But
Ever watched What Culture?
Oh yeah.
no, I've never.
Oh, I'm a regular on their site.
Doesn't.
What I do is I watch the matches, make sure I've got everything that I'm watching, then I'll watch Adam and King Ross to see the bits that I fucking missed.
Like with me, I go on What Culture YouTube every day and just like, right, is a new one up yet? Tell me there's a new one up yet. Is there a new one up yet? Yes, there is. Right now.
It's like, have you seen the WTF moment for Extreme Rules? He says, what was it? Loyal servant. Loyal servant is fucking loyal subject, you fucking idiot.
Yeah.
Thank you, just keep them coming, please.
Yeah. Seen that one.
Oh, good times. Good times, I don't know, and I can't enjoy it. And join in this laughter because I have no fucking clue what you're on about. But, you know.
Dude, what's the What Culture? It's literally Raw in 4 minutes.
I have a lot of
They
shit.
just ripped the piss for 4 minutes.
Yeah, that sounds a bit like us, really, but just they probably do it better. They're more professional.
Yes, they've got a big office and everything.
Well, yeah, there you go. That's way out of our league. Fuck, man, we need to stand down. So yeah, overall, Asylum match was good. I enjoyed it. I loved the outcome. If it probably didn't have the thumbtacks anyway, it probably would have been good. It did live up, except for the slowness. But again, if they were told not to go mental, then I suppose there you go. But fuck it, it was good. The
Look, that's just my personal view.
Oh,
Don't go chicken oriental. Really, don't start blading yourself and just looking a mess. We don't have the stuff to clean blood out the ring anymore.
if he gets in there, he's coming at your wages. Yeah. So move on to again another really bad fucking women's match. I was going to say Divas match. My God. So this was a submission match between Charlotte and Natalia. Second or third? Second, I think. Chance and Natalia going after the title. Fucking, I just didn't like this match. It was a good match, but the ending was another one. Just like, oh my God, why is my dick?
No crap botch. It just it's basic.
I was like, fuck you, Dana Brooke.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
Fucking
And I thought it.
Have you seen Raw yet, Lee?
No.
Why are people not watching Raw? Fucking hell, guys! Come on, it was on
You not
Monday.
watch
It's
Raw, Lee?
Thursday.
She turned on Ric Flair. She turned around and said,
Yeah.
"You're living in my limelight. You are dead to me." And he left the ring crying.
Yeah, Charlotte has broken away now from. I think that's an excuse now for Charlotte to go and Ric Flair to go and get Bayley from NXT and bring her forward to go kick her daughter, to go kick his daughter's ass. I mean, that's just my official fantasy booking there, but I don't know.
She was nasty. I think she actually properly brought a tear to his eye. Some of the things, it was all scripted. Like, I disowned you. You left me whilst you were. I had to watch you on telly, and you're now living in my limelight. You are the second dirtiest player in the game. Get out of my ring. I'm not. Tear in his eye and everything. You got Arn Anderson in the background hugging him, Uncle Arn. Seriously, watch the Charlotte promo on Raw this month.
Just mine.
This month. Properly harsh. Proper nasty.
Well, did you play the game? How many drinks has Rick had by that point?
All of them.
He said, "Oh, the full drink flow."
Oh no! I would like to say that I'm really proud of you. He was proper pissed.
Oi, oi, oi.
I'm guessing half a bottle of Jack Daniels, a couple of champagnes, and maybe a pill.
I mean, fucking, they know he's that bad and they still let him go out and do that. Like, it's like, what the fuck?
I reckon no, but every time Ric Flair isn't part of the WWE, he bitches about them and slags them off.
Oh yeah.
I think it's a way of controlling him.
Yeah.
so he doesn't. But it's one of the reasons why they wouldn't have China into the Hall of Fame. She'll be in the Hall of Fame next year, because she's not going to be at the Hall of Fame ceremony off her tits, slagging off the Attitude Era. You can put her in, Triple H, X-Pac, all the D-Generation X characters can say their piece about her without having to go worry about what she's going to say live on air.
Maybe.
Yeah.
I can't.
I think that's what they do with Ric Flair.
I can't personally see China going into the Hall of Fame, but not next year. I can see it going in, but not next year.
No, Trips has confirmed it.
Oh, is he?
Yeah.
Oh, okay. I was unaware of that. Okay, well, fair enough. I guess that's good.
I think she's the first confirmed for next year.
Yeah, that's good to know. That's good to know. Yeah, that, they put.
They're not actually worried about the whole.
Well, that's good to know.
Griffin thing.
Yeah, that's good to know. They want to put her in there basically because she's died, and not because she was actually a good wrestler or anything. But still.
Oh no, they're putting her in there because she was a good wrestler. It's not to do with the porn. They could not trust her on a live microphone at the Hall of Fame ceremony.
Yeah, that's fair enough.
Only
If
reason.
she was not dead, she would not be going in next year. Or the year before
Exactly.
that. The year before
because
that.
they now don't have to trust her. She may have not got in until she died at 70, but they would have.
So the only way she could get in is if she had to be dead.
Yep.
Yeah, basically, she's one of them.
That's fucking bad in a way.
I know there were a few of them, like Macho Man. Macho Man never went in until he died in a car crash.
Don't think
Even then, it took another 5 years after that.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, he did pound Stephanie for
Macho
it.
Man in the Hall
Oh,
of
yeah.
Fame. I can't. He is in the Hall of Fame. Bloody hell.
yeah.
Oh, Miss Elizabeth on one hand, Stephanie on the other hand, like a Punch and Judy show. That's the way to do it.
Yeah, work that way. But I forgot Macho Man was in there because there's so many big names that aren't in the Hall of Fame. Like, there's so many big names that were never really world champion. That you never really saw. That slipped the limelight, like Rick Rude and stuff like that. So, but yeah.
I actually see X-Pac, 123 Kid, getting in before he dies. Because he's actually admitted his mistake. He goes, I know the reason why I'll never be in the Hall of Fame with the D-Generation X stuff. It's because the porn I did with China. That was my problem because I was on fucking drugs.
Clearly,
I'm happy with that.
He's on
If I
drugs.
get it when I'm dead,
if you've watched it, you know that he was on drugs. Yeah. Fucking hell.
he put his hands up to his mistake. So I think
Yeah,
give it
because-
another few years or so, X-Pac will go in there because it's far enough away from the
because-
China stuff.
Yeah, because Sean Woodman's not an arse, Like, at the end of the day, he'll admit up to what he's done wrong, He was always a decent person to get along with. It's just that people.
No,
that
he
I
sat,
know-
I watched the podcast with him talking about when he was on crystal meth. She went, that's a fucking horrible drug. He said, you've got no fucking idea. He's disgusting, and I was a scumbag.
I know people that have met him, and they said he's always like people that go to the conventions in America, like outside the ring or inside the ring and that sort of thing, and he's there, and he's always like a great person to talk to and stuff. So
He started doing DDP yoga as well, hasn't he?
many.
The saviour of all wrestlers.
Yeah, exactly. The savior. That's
He was
exactly
the only
what I was
one that
about
never took steroids, drugs, or drank.
That's what I was about to say. The saviors all wrestlers.
Yeah.
Oh God, fucking hell.
Yeah, he wasn't like an alcoholic. He could have a few beers with his mates and stuff. Never touched drugs. Always kept himself healthy. DDP. I think he had one little moment in the big, massive WCW era where he started smoking weed and stuff because of his injuries. But I don't think DDP's got any drug history on him.
That's not a bad thing. That's a good thing.
Ah.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's a reference. Anyone that watching him and the Undertaker's storyline when he was the stalker.
Yep.
Oh God, I didn't like that gimmick.
Well, if you look at Jericho is the only WWE wrestler that's not had a serious surgery injury. He's had bumps, bruises, broke a leg, broke a knuckle or something like that, but he's never actually had a serious injury which he needs surgery on.
No.
That's his claim to be the best in the world at what he does, is he can do it without being injured.
So,
Admittedly, Extreme Rules, he was injured. He had over 70 thumbtacks in his back.
small question. If China was going in, who the hell is inducting her?
X-Pac?
Maybe.
Degeneration X, I see it being Triple H, Shawn Michaels, Billy Gunn.
Oh,
Probably-
Billy Gunn was on.
Probably not Road Dogg due to the amount of crap he spouts on Twitter about the company, to be honest.
Yeah.
They probably wouldn't really...
They sacked him again now.
Yeah, pretty much.
I thought he was part of the creative team on.
I think he was, but he gives a lot of mouth off about WWE on Twitter, and I'm pretty sure if he was a part of the company, he wouldn't do that. And he's openly calling fans retards and stuff like that. So I don't think he's with the company, because unless WWE are unacknowledged to this. But yeah. No,
It may be just something to push that kind of thing.
maybe, but Twitter's like it's
I
not.
saw him recently on something with, what is it with JBL? Is it Superstars with JBL or
It's Legends with JBL, isn't it?
Legends with JBL? It was one of them, and he was working as a suit behind the scenes.
Yeah.
When does your camera run out, Jack? Are we close to the 2 hours?
Coming up to an hour and a quarter.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Good. Well, we've got literally 2 more matches to discuss, so it doesn't really matter. But anyway, yeah. Moving back to Natalia and thingy. When the Dana Brooke, or Big Boobs Dana, came out, I honestly thought it was Little Nate again. Like, I thought it was like Robin Charles Robinson dressed up, because he did look like it. But as a second of my mind, I thought it might have been him again, but it wasn't. So it was a weird ending. I mean, the submission match again was a bit slow, but it has to be because it's all about working legs and holds and shit. So it wasn't going to be a great match, to be honest. But which is a shame, because these two are good. I don't know if they're going to get squeeze another Money in the Bank, like match of Money in the Bank, just for the last one to put the coffin on the head. I don't know, but they may or may not do. I'm not sure. But it's just good to see Natalia getting title shots, regardless if she's being crushed or not. You know, like, it's just good to see Natalia not really going over per se, but just good to see her getting somewhere in the company after so long of giving so much to the company, and then having a gimmick where you fart on promos and then you walk off camera. Does anyone remember that one?
Yeah.
She used to do that. She used to fart really loudly during camera and go like, and then just walk off. That's what she used to be doing through the course of 2009 or whatever it was. Yeah, she used to fart backstage, and then she called her Farty Natty and stuff like that. We knew it got bad, but thank God she's not doing that shit anymore. And then, unfortunately, if you have a wife and then she makes you watch Total Divas because, you know, you're just a complete cunt and watches Total Divas, and you will notice that that's the reason she got the whole dominatrix bondage thing that she wanted to start to do, come out with, and she still does that now. So yeah. The match was alright, I suppose. Ric Flair was banned from ringside, and I'm not gonna lie, I actually did forget when she came out. I was like, where the fuck is Ric Flair? Until someone had to jog my memory, like, yeah, he's banned. I was like, oh yeah, I could pay little attention to this. So yeah, anyone else got to say anything about this submission-y match?
Nope.
No,
Nope.
It was a nice basic wrestling match. That's all I can say.
Yeah.
With another bad ending.
Another bad ending. And I'm hoping if they do have another Money in the Bank match, no more bad endings. Please, creative. I don't know if you're doing it for laughs and giggles, or you're doing it for some kind of weird bet. You know, you've won, okay? Just please stop with the fucking endings. I mean, the screw job thing was just the worst, to be honest. So.
What you just said there, Jack.
Yep.
Good,
Sorry.
well-worked match, no botches, nothing literally, I've written down there. Good, solid match, well executed, just nothing special. Charlotte win, figure 8, Dana Brooke interrupted as Ric Flair did for distraction. Not happy.
Not happy. Darth Vader's voice, not happy. So now we move on to fucking the main event, and my god, just calm. Oh, I was so pissed off with this because the amount of fucking finishes and stuff. Roman Reigns turned into Super Cena for this match. So many moves that AJ Styles did on him, but one fucking flying spear and it was over. Oh my god, I'm about slowly starting to jump the fucking hate for the Roman Reigns bandwagon, because I don't actually dislike him, whereas a lot of people do. Cough, Jack. Cough. People,
Raven. You're not a good guy. You're not a bad guy. You're just a shit guy.
No. I'm not a good guy. I'm not a bad guy. I'm not even a guy. I'm a broom.
Yeah. Am I a man or a woman? I don't know. You know?
Nice Family Guy reference there.
But yeah, so this match was Roman Reigns and AJ Styles in an Extreme Rules match, and at one point you just knew the club were just going to come down and get involved in this match. To be in all
Styles chair shots.
Yeah, I want that as a text tone now. That was amazing. In all honesty, the match wasn't half bad. To be honest, it was pretty insightful for what it was. It had the hardcore elements of an Extreme Rules match. It had the commentary tables being fucking battered, the barrier on the outside being battered, the interference on the club, and of course...
Oh, Roman Reigns spearing the barrier.
Pretty hilarious, and yeah, so...
Oh, that hurts.
Yeah.
But yeah, I pissed myself when AJ just spin.
Again, like...
He went straight to the barrier.
But again, AJ's just made to look so weak in this match. The styles clash again on the chair and forearms and everything, and it's getting super seen. And it always
No, it's because Ric Flair went go, don't make him look strong.
Yeah.
Normally does.
But yeah, I mean, but he could have taken at least 2 spears and then kicked out. But no, it was 1 flying spear, and that was it.
Didn't he take another spear in the match?
No, I'm pretty sure he took 1 when he went to the elbow and he speared
I
him.
swear he took 2. I swear he took a proper spear and kicked out. And it's when he went for the phenomenal elbow and he got the aerial spear he did.
Yeah, that was the end. But I can't remember if he did another spear and a kick out.
I think he did take another spear.
And the Superman punch as well, I believe.
He took shitloads of shit. He took about 4 or 5 Superman
Fucking
punches.
Superman Punch City, pretty much. Yeah. Pretty much. On the whole, the match wasn't too bad. I loved their match at Payback. They had a fantastic match at Payback. But yeah, on the whole, it wasn't too bad, other than Roman Reigns looking like Super Cena, essentially. And we had the club come in, and of course, the saviour, Seth fucking Rollins, is back. And this was no surprise to me because some wanker spoiled it for me. But I knew it anyway because reports were going around that he was backstage before the pay-per-view had even started. But
That was Enzo. Enzo Amore was out back as well.
Yeah, Enzo was back. But yeah, people were saying, Seth Rollins has been spotted. Seth Rollins here. I've got a camera. I'm spotting things. I'm a mark. Fuck off. You know, like, like Margahoy. You know, like, just like, yeah, like, it happens. But yeah, Seth Rollins is finally fucking back. No blonde in his hair this time except for the tip. If you look at him also, he was wearing wrestling trousers like his tights, but they were in a different colour as well. So rocking the new spiderweb fucking t-shirt. Well, I think it looks like a spiderweb anyway. So yeah, Seth Rollins is fucking back, and he was gone so long that he couldn't even remember a new fucking finisher. God damn.
Oh, the pedigree, yeah.
Yeah. Sorry, that was a meme I saw going around, and I just thought I'd throw that in there because
Should have curb stomped him.
Yes.
No.
That would have made it so much better. Just come in.
Who shouted no in the background? Someone just shouted no in the background. That was weird, unless it was another one. I don't know. Did someone just shout no in the background?
Oh no, that was Dexter.
Yeah, it was just like, it was a really weird thing when you said curb stomp, come back and went no. It's just like, that was worded no, really well, yeah. Well, they won't bring the curb stomp back because he's not allowed to do it.
It's some of the chants in that match as well, man.
Yeah, fuck. But, yeah, can't remember some of them.
Have you seen there's a poll on WWE at the minute? Who do you want to win at Money in the Bank? The WWE title at Money in the Bank. Triple H, Roman Reigns or Seth Rollins. I voted solid 80% to Rollins.
I was surprised Roman's got any votes, to be honest. But there you go. But let's think logistically. We've got to think logistically of the Money in the Bank winner, but there's also 2 or 3 names we don't know who's going to be in there. Is Rollins really going to win the belt back, or do you think is Roman really going to drop it, or do you think he's going to continue it on?
I think Roman's an interim champion.
Really?
Rollins came back. He's not going to drop it at Money in the Bank, but he will have to drop it to Rollins at some point.
SummerSlam is the next big event coming up.
Yeah.
And
I reckon as well.
When's Survivor Series?
November.
Yeah.
Too far.
Exactly, too far.
What's after Money in the Bank? Is that SummerSlam?
Yeah.
Yeah, that's the next big one.
She said. Yeah, and I think it's Battleground.
I reckon they'll probably drop it to Rollins about 8 times, at pay-per-views, and then the day after Roman Reigns wins it back. So that way, by the end of the year, Roman Reigns will be a 10-time WWE champion.
Must beating Flair's
Please no. Please no.
Oh yes, please no.
I don't want it to happen, but I'm just saying, you never know.
What we need to do is have Rollins take it back at SummerSlam, have Roman go back to NXT.
Yeah.
Fuck no, is that gonna happen?
And then let him do some naughty shit backstage, like build a mot and get fired, thanks to SJWs. It'll be.
Then send him to TNA because they'll destroy him quite easily.
Hey, what's Greek Storm doing in the Impact Zone?
Big Storm.
Roman Reigns. They just, whenever TNA is like, hey,
Ah.
Yeah.
See what you did there.
yeah.
Cleverness.
What's Rob Cardam doing here in Impact Zone?
Oh, it's Rob Van Dam in there.
Yeah. Well, I know. You know what I mean.
Rob Laurie Dam. That's what you should have said. That would have been funnier.
Yeah.
It's like the politically correct way of saying Dick Van Dyke. Penis lorry lesbian.
What's penis lorry lesbian doing in the Impact Zone?
Fuck.
I think Raven's dead.
No, Raven's not dead. Raven is fucking tired, and he's just fucking. I'm on morning shifts all this week, so I've only had one day off, so it's just like I'm fucking knackered. So yeah, after this I should be going to watch YouTube until I fall asleep, and then I can be asked if I'm more bothered to sleep on the sofa or sleep in the bed, because I'm that fucking tired. But yeah, I was considering what it was worth, despite I didn't like the fact that Roman had to kick out of everything. Oh my god, he's got the cinder block. Oh no, the car's on him, but he still kicks out. Despite the numerous John Cena kick out. My god, you imagine Roman Reigns and John Cena as a tag team. I think we probably had that before. The amount of kick outs would be fucking amazing. Oh my god, so fucking hell. I don't know if this got mentioned before. Mentioned about Triple H signing a 3-year contract, which making him an inactive wrestler still. I don't know if that got mentioned. I don't know if anyone knows about that. It was a couple of months back. Does anyone know about that? Yeah. Triple H signed a contract for 3 years, still making him an active wrestler. So he will be an active wrestler for the next 3 years. I don't know if that got mentioned at all in the last podcast, or if you knew about it.
Oh, did you hear the other wrestler that's been released from his wrestling contract?
Joanne?
Christian.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, but fucker.
Because that was the contract. He's been released from his wrestling contract and been put onto a contract so he can work on the network.
Yeah.
But up until that point, because he's still got his contract, but he's technically been released from the WWE as an active wrestler.
He was injury. He was injury prone though, to be fair, and he had been in use in a while. It sucks, yeah, but
he'd had too many concussions.
Yeah, exactly. So WWE just doing spring clean at the moment. Basically, if you haven't been on TV for a while, then you're just gonna get fucking.
But it literally is Christian released from his WWE contract, and everyone goes, "There we go, WWE's just got 20 million hits."
Is the fucking Great Khali still contracted with them, or did he go out ages ago?
The Great
Khali's gone.
Yeah,
Khali.
He's gone, because I'm not too sure whether he's actually still because some wrestlers fuck off.
He's released.
Yeah. So Raven, you just said the Great Kalisto.
Kalisto.
Oh, he did say the Great Kalisto. I heard that. I just didn't want to embarrass him.
Great Kalisto.
I did.
I think I've been
Great Kalisto. So
I've been watching too much of Grimm's Toy Show.
So just imagine Great Khali in Kalisto's outfit.
Oh, that'd be weird. Shame you can't do that.
Excuse me. I've got a visual.
I don't
got a visual image.
I don't mean stretching out, Kalisto's actual costume. I mean making one that's big enough for Khali.
Yeah. So you can hear some little whingy baby in the background. So I think that's my sign. So we're gonna call it there for Extreme Rules 2016. But yeah, the match itself again, Roman was supposedly good, and the fact Seth Rollins came back, I'm fucking marked out. I went fucking mental when he came back. It's good to see him back, thank God. Hopefully we can get Randy Orton to come back, and there's some other wrestler, I don't know, John something, that returns this probably in a few months as well. I don't know who that.
Oh, Mr. Do.
Yeah, something like that. I think it's something like that. Yeah, maybe wears hats and stuff. I don't know who the fuck it is. I'm too tired to remember.
I think the word sucks and John is in there as well.
Yeah, could possibly be. I don't know. We're going to have to figure it out before the next podcast. That's our homework for tonight, or the next few nights when we can actually give a fuck.
Cena sucks John?
Yeah, Cena sucks John. I don't know. Fuck it. Homework, guys.
It's your Layfield.
It's going to be the homework. No more discussion of this. Yeah. But overall, Extreme Rules 2016, despite my inability of not thinking that it's living up to the name, it did to some degree, and the matches were good, but unfortunately it's going to get a 6 out of 10 for me, because the name itself let it down, to be honest. In the Continental and the Asylum match, wank-worthy matches, everything, and obviously Russo's match. Everything else was just it was just basically jizzing on the flop, pretty much, So 6 out of 10. So rating from you three?
Yep.
Yes. Anyone? Go. No particular order. Doesn't really matter. If you're just going to be quiet, I'm just
Yeah,
going to go.
yeah. No, nobody say their answer. Let's just make Raven
Yeah.
twist in the wind.
Okay. I can't twist in the wind. I wish I could. It's bloody hot in this room. It's fucking
I'll
boiling.
break the silence. Just a
Break the awkwardness.
love fucking with Raven. Right, solid 8 out of 10 for me.
You're all cunts. Yeah.
'Cause,
8 out of 10?
Yeah, just because it was just I don't care about the storylines anymore because WrestleMania 32 broke me. So I don't give a shit. The storylines aren't worth shit today. But the best way to describe it is a work colleague of mine, joke he uses. I'll paraphrase the punchline. They fucked me in the anus. So WWE did for me WrestleMania 32. So now what I did for this pay-per-view, I fucking enjoyed it because all the matches were great matches. The finishes, some of the finishes were shit, storyline wise, but the matches were so good. I just didn't give a shit. It was just like, wow, I've just watched some really damn straight good matches. No fucking
Especially
bullshit.
IC title, yeah, so. Right, Lee, out of 10, what would you give? We got a 6, we got an 8. What are you going to throw into the back?
6.
You're going to throw a 6 as well. Good man. Well, not good man, but yeah, why would you give it a 6?
Well, best matches, the Fatal 4-Way, and
Without a doubt.
yeah, and the
E.T., go home.
Asylum match was pretty solid, and
Oh, silent match is awesome.
the Natty getting fucked. Oh,
Yeah, I know. I think Natty's always going to be fucked over.
Natty get fucked. Why didn't I see that on camera?
Fucking hell, I know. I wish I did. As well.
Proverbially
Wouldn't have got a 6 out of 10ish. I saw that. But still, so all right. And now Mark, 6, 2 6s and an 8. What are you going to throw to the barrel? Don't come on.
I agree with Jack. 8. Solid 8.
Fucking hell. We've got 2 8s and 2 6s. Bloody hell. Fucking
Yeah.
hell. Solid 8. I'm not going to ask you why
I
you're
was
giving.
thinking 8.5, but I can't do it because of that fucking Natty ending again. Sick and tired of it. Sick and tired of the bullshit.
Fuck me, yeah. It's a shame because they just so 2 women that are so deserving as well, and it's like, oh, how can we do the worst ending possible? Remember the screw job? Yeah, let's redo it. Dun dun dun. But yeah, fuck it.
yeah, fuck you, Charles Robinson.
Yeah, we hate people that were in referees in WCW that came forward to WWE and have been with the company for a very long time. But yeah, fuck them. Yeah,
Fuck him and his little nature.
yeah, he's still managing to maintain all these bloody years. So fuck it. 2 8s and 2 6s. Thank you all for
Aces and 8s.
Aces and 8s, yeah, fucking hell, might as well be it. Thank you for all for listening, and you might also. Fucking hell, what is that noise? Is that
That
something?
noise.
Yeah,
That one.
yeah, the one that's
What's
fucking.
that? I've got my phone on.
Yeah, well, mute the fucking thing. Oh,
Leave it on from underneath, like directly underneath the microphone.
deafen me fucking twice.
Yes.
Near enough. Oh, fuck. Anyway, yeah. We might also notice some people, well, not that we have viewers, regular viewers, but these are going up on a new channel from the old channel, so we're trying to kickstart this shit. So hopefully the time this one goes up, the other 2 would have been unloaded anyway. And we'll see everyone again for Money in the Bank, which is when's that? When is
Mid-June.
Mid-June. Mid-fucking June.
June 19th, my mother's birthday.
Yay. That's good to know.
You won't be watching it live.
No, but I know what I'll be doing on June 19th.
I know exactly what I'll be doing on June 19th as well.
I'll be doing my mum.
So will I.
I beat you to it, Mark. You shit.
I know.
Wow. So we're going to leave this on an incest, and we'll see you at Money in the Bank.
Excellent. Right.
Game the whole family can play.
Thank you very much, and good night, all.
We'll see you at Money in the Bank. Good night.